I know, it's late, right? Like, it's like 9:30. I wanted to start sooner, but I was out busy doing things. So here I am, late boy. What are people doing tonight? Sojiro Hifumi. I got a massage, didn't I? Yeah. Takemi, we finished her. It says time with Akechi. Is this... I heard somebody say that, like, he's locked until November, 2nd? Which is annoying. Also, apparently Haru is also locked until, like, after the 31st. So that's cool. Who's available? It made it seem like... Hold on, let me go look. I can't believe you're late on Halloween. Don't worry, Halloween's almost over. I think Chihaya was available? No, okay. Well... Wait, then who? Let me go here. I've got soup again because my throat is fucked up still. The fuck? Oh, right, it's Halloween. They got the funnies dressed. How are you gonna get the chunky trick-or-treat candy bars now? That's the best part, though. You gotta... It's not about the timing, it's about the area. You gotta go to where all the rich people live.
Hi.
Good evening. I have quite a bit to do. I'm waiting for someone. I'll let you know once I have a little more time. Yeah, okay, I think he's locked. I cannot do anything else with him, which is fucking annoying. But, okay, game. Whatever. There's gotta be something. This is Hifumi? Yeah, no, she doesn't exist. Sorry. She's not a real person. Is it Oya? I mean, if there's nothing else to do... Oh my god.
I'm really raking it in.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, Oya's here. You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? Do I have a devil persona? Fool, Moon, Hierophant, Hang, Justice, Judge, Magician, and Moon. Why are there always so many Moon personas? Oh yeah, I forgot I made him.
You take care
I'm gonna go directly to the Velvet Room now? Yeah. Yeah. Like, I know they want to go to McDonald's, but it's gonna have to wait. Actually, no, we took them to McDonald's already. I don't know where they want to go next.
Time for some rehabilitation. Change your mind. Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
Alright, I need devil. I was gonna say there should be a
Is it your withdrawal?
a cheap one.
Such... Are you finished? What? Are
No.
you finished? What? No slacking off.
I just noticed his hand is like phasing through the chain. Run. I was holding down the button. They just stopped.
Really raking it in.
Does it say lol in neon lights? No, it says love. No, you know what? My headcanon is that sign specifically says lol. Okumura Foods. That was unexpected. And then your principal commits suicide. The public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're just rubbing off on me, but I guess a journalist has got to question everything. I can't gather any news because of the chief. He doubts I'm dating a younger guy. Should we try going on an actual date? Any beaches around here or something? Just kidding. You have some Phantom Thieves info for me again, right? My bond with Oya will not deepen. Good. Seaside Park? Not bad. It's a bit far, but we can make it if we leave now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Operation Secret Lovers. Ugh. This is not how I expected to spend this night. The ocean is so pretty. There's a cute little ship over there and a factory over there. Isn't this just wonderful, Amamiya? Going on a date is so much fun. How old is Oya? You're a terrible actress. I know that. Just play along. Then again, I don't think the chief would come all the way just to spy on me. Well, I told him you're my boyfriend, so I guess I'll use this date as evidence. So come on, act like a boyfriend. But don't forget to keep feeding me the info, too. Gotta readjust my chair. What's happened to me? Taking a seaside stroll with one of my informants? I bet my mom would cry if I went back to the country. My bond with Oya will grow.
Thanks a bunch.
It will grow. Dr. Maruki's leaving. Are you kidding me? This is so sad. Alexa, play... I think we know who the Phantom Thieves are. If we report them, will we get 30 million yen? Want to just report anyone who seems suspicious? I think they actually, like, have to be them, right? Yeah.
You know,
It's already November. We've gone through pretty much all the school events now, so that frees you up for studying now. It'll be getting colder from now on, so wrap up warm and don't get sick. I mean, if you even think you've got a fever, go see the nurse. Oh, speaking of the nurse's office, Dr. Maruki's going to be leaving us on the 18th. My god, no, you can't do this to me. If you need to talk to him, now's the time. He was kind of a quiet guy, but it was nice having him around. I'll be kind of sad to see him go.
so...
If he helped any of you feel better, make sure to thank him before he's gone. Anyway, time to start class. Man, time really flies. 103 hours. A whole year's gone by already. There's not enough time for social links. Confidants, whatever, I don't care. Was school always like this? Doesn't it feel kind of different than usual? Do you think? I'm getting a weird feeling. What do you mean? It's like the people around us seem restless or something. Pretty unsettling, right? Something's different. I think that nothing has changed. Nothing seems unusual on my end. What about you, Makoto? Someone asked for me? Everything's normal over here. We most certainly did not ask for you. Is Makoto sick today? Sorry, I only just noticed the chat. I think everyone's just agitated by the Phantom Thieves rumors. Try not to be affected by the people around you. It's important to stay calm in times like these. Time to calculate how many hours of the game you spent on the Velvet Room. At least like 8,
Hey.
right? There's 19 days left. Aren't you going to send the calling card?
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the target about the Mentos? God, I love Mentos.
Oh! Yes!
Why is this here? Even if it's a joke, I don't want to see it. That shit's a straight-up terrorist logo. Maybe Amamiya is dangerous after all. Why is he drawing this shit? Is he brave or just an idiot? Come to think of it, isn't he notorious? He's got gut. There we go. There's the free gut. That maxed it out. It was 1 point away. Sorry, I was having a celebratory soup consumption. My soup is gone now. I gotta buy more. But, I choked on it. How close is kindness? It's gotta be close. They seriously despise us. This is too much to handle. Let's make sure it's totally erased. It's really cool how they only give you guts like this late in the game for it. That's great. Thank you.
You're late.
You're late. Shinya. I went to the hideout by accident.
Oh, yeah. All we gotta do now is send the calling card. So, when do you want to send it? The earlier the better, right?
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
Yeah. So I remembered something while I was off not streaming this. Do I have to wait until the end? Is this a thing that the game does? Because
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
I don't want to do that.
Sai-san is a realist, even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist. Do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling card might not have enough effect?
I only say that theoretically, but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. That's impressive, Akechi-kun. Though it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
I skipped this one by
Ensuring
accident. I was
treasure
drinking the rest of the
actually
soup.
appears. That sounds quite logical.
I just had to hear it.
That's only because of my work as a detective. Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
This is stupid. I hate you, Akechi.
We should prepare as much as we can before then. Well, I can't complain about having more time. Make sure
I
you're
can.
ready, everyone.
Wait, can we not send it?
You'd
Right.
like to wait on the calling card until the
Yeah, it just
18th,
says
correct?
no.
Sai-san will come to recognize the danger most effectively if she believes she has already won.
In that case, let's keep prepping until then.
What if I just, like, punch him in the face and do it anyway? I'm the leader, asshole. Alright, I guess I'll review Memento's targets. We're sending the calling card on the 18th, yeah? Let's wait around then. Requests? Oh, it's this menu. Are you curious about Mementos? I guess there's no point in letting time go to waste while we wait for the day of the heist. Let's get in there and do what we can before our last job. It matters not how the public views us. Let us help those in trouble. Everyone's here. This is a good opportunity to sort through the Mementos target info we have. This intel is on a harassing boss. He steals the achievements of his underlings without doing any work himself, all for his own profit. Oh god, that hiccup hurt. Fuck me. I already read that. Apparently, many of the coworkers have quit because they couldn't handle his spiteful nature.
Well,
Using his position of power for wrongdoing, such a horrible boss must repent for what he's done. Man, you're gonna have to fire like at least 40% of all workforce then? Let us beat that rubbish mentally into submission.
Yep.
Okay, we're good. Alright, we have 4 targets. No, not doing Mementos right now.
Huh?
No Mentos. I'm gonna go wander around for a bit. In the anime, Akechi is the protagonist. Why does it only say Shinya? Oh my god. No, I don't have time to start another social link. Unless there's literally nothing else to do. There's gotta be something. Hold on. Who's here? Like, it's not counting EY, because it's not nighttime, so... It's not talking about Yusuke, is it? No? Wait a minute. It would max kindness if you went with Shinya? Yeah, but like... I have to work on other stuff first. I feel like it's a high priority that I focus solely on, like, party members. I need to do a party member social link. Press square on the map to see who it is. Wait, what? Oh my god, that's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Up. Makoto up. On is maxed. Takemi is maxed. Okay. Okay, that is... I didn't know that was a thing that existed. Thank you for explaining. We can't start horrors yet. We gotta make a decision. Am I doing Shinya or Makoto? What's her confidant again? It's Priestess? I think? Let me look it up. That's a catchy. I don't want that. Yeah, it's priestess. Okay, I gotta go to the velvet room. Hold on. Flip most expensive Gundam to decide. Oh, that would just be Nightingale. He would just land on his... He'd probably just land on his feet. It's like the only spot that'll actually, like, hold him up. Otherwise, actually, no, he would just explode, probably.
You'd like to read that these are the paths you have walked.
We have, like, I think the cheapest priestess was, like... Oh, no, Silky, okay.
Done already? What?
What's the compendium at? 47%?
No slacking off.
That's not enough. Alright, we're going. This is the wrong room. Ryuji's here! We can hang out with Ryuji! Yeah. I gotta max out Makoto's social link. It is imperative.
Well...
All we can do now is wait until the designated day of the heist. Sis. I shouldn't let myself worry about it. We'll just have to wait and see for the time being. I need some help with a matter involving Eiko. Are you free? Ah, yes, break time. Thank you. It'll be nice to have you with me. I want to dig up some dirt regarding Eiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, before we confront her about him. I was thinking about asking around the red light district for info.
All right, then.
Shall we head over there?
I see stories online about horrible hosts like Tsukasa all the time.
Why is this voiced? Important question. People who snap the figure pieces into place versus people who add glue to the joints. I did have to glue 2 parts on the Nightingale, but that's because they just kept falling out. It was like his weird little thruster inserts, the orange pieces, they just fell out no matter how I oriented them. Like, I would mix and match the pieces, and there were just 2 plastic pieces that constantly fell out. So I glued them, and it's holding fine. You're not supposed to glue the joints, though.
However, we'll need solid proof of what he's doing if we're going to convince Eiko.
If you mean, like, to keep it in a specific position forever, that's no bueno for me.
I believe some of the promoters around here may know something. As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork.
I don't know why I'm doing her social link and I don't have the fucking guide open. I'm stupid. Yeah, we actually have to work? Gross. I hate working. All right, let's go.
You won't believe what I heard.
The fantasies are as fake as anyone.
Am I looking for something specific or just like the guys? Like this guy. You have a shop in mind? We have tons of discounts, so it's great value. For you, the glasses discount, the curly hair discount, the slouch discount, the couples discount. Do you know what... This is not part of the social link? Wait, is this part of the social link? I actually have no fucking idea. No. Do you know Tsukasa? Talk to club dudes? Sorry, we don't have a Tsukasa discount. I was kind of figuring that they would, like, be glowing when I did the, I can see it face. Man, it took a ton of effort to answer your question. You'll come to my club to make up for it, right? Come on, you'll get tons of discounts. Don't follow him, we need to work. I'm a little worried, though. I wonder if anyone actually has info.
What? Really? The fantasies are as fake as it.
I don't like this.
Oh, that's surprising.
Ah. What do you want? We don't let couples come in together. Do you know a Tsukasa? You want to sabotage our business? I'll gladly talk some more out back if you want. Wait.
Hey,
We should get out of here. I think it'd be better if we asked someone else. Somewhere.
That makes me so angry.
Oh, here we go. How about you come to a club? You have money, though. You seem like a poor kid. I'm looking for a host. A host? The fuck? Don't talk about hosts in front of me. Let's go.
did you notice this?
It seems like there's a story behind that hate. Let's try asking him another way. Tsukasa? You bastard. You a friend of his? I'm not. He's using the sake bottle trick. Let me make it clear for you. Get that girl out of here. Tsukasa's known for wrecking lives. He breaks a sake bottle, then ends up selling the girls to pay it back. Same thing happened to one of my friends, damn it.
We have proof now. Come on. It's almost time for Eiko's shift to end. Let's wait for her in front of the shop.
Makoto, you do know what's going to happen when this happens, right? She's not gonna fucking care. What do you want?
Hey!
Eiko, your boyfriend is infamous around here for tricking girls into debt and then forcing them to sell themselves. Moreover, he's probably doing it in conjunction with a criminal gang. You need to get out of there. You seriously came all the way here to tell me that? Get out of here, Makoto. I've had enough of your lying bullshit. I have testimony from one of the promoters in the area. You're not the first girl Tsukasa has lied to about a broken sake bottle. He doesn't ask for much at first, but the interest piles up. Eventually, he'll ask you to sell your body for money. Please reconsider this There's too many R's in the sentence. Please reconsider this relationship. Shut it. I already have a date planned with him for today. We're going to stop by his club. Stay out of my way. Oh my god, I forgot he had like a unique model and that it looks like that. Yo, did I make you wait, babe? Came a little late after seeing your text. I guess you're already here. Heyo, I know these guys. Wanna hop over to my club with us? It's gonna be a total blast. They were saying some bad stuff about you, honey. Like how you get girls into debt and then force them to sell themselves. They're lying to me, right? Oh, you believe that crap? Listen to me. Nothing like that's happening here. I'd never lie to you, princess. It's always princess with you. Why don't you ever call her by her real name, Tsukasa? Or are there too many princesses in your life to remember? Tsukasa just makes people buy him counterfeit perfect grade kits at scalper prices. What do... Like, they're not... How expensive is a perfect grade? Hold on, I'm curious. All the perfect grades weren't that interesting to me because they're just, like, General Gundam Man. And I like General Gundam Man, but, like, I don't need to spend $300 on General Gundam Man. There's a perfect grade Zaku? No, there isn't. Get the fuck out. There is a perfect grade Char Zaku and regular Zaku. Wait, I didn't know this. And also, it's the cheapest one available. Like, it's the cheapest PG that exists. This is bad. I'm gonna fucking spend $200 tonight. I can't. No, we can't be doing that. Like, I gotta. Oh my god, his head opens up. What? Why does it do that? That's weird. Man, I'm in the middle of building a fucking golf right now, and oh my god, that looks cool. No, stop looking at it. Tsukasa. I selected the wrong tab. I'll look at it later. Money. Don't. You should fucking money. I need money to buy soup. Are you kidding me? What are you freaking out for? You just texted me, remember? I could never forget you, Makoto. Oh.
I see.
I knew it. I'm the one who texted you. I'll be 5 minutes late today, BB. I even added a ton of emojis at the end to make sure it seemed like Eiko. Admit it, every girl you get money from is your princess, right? You can't even remember names anymore. Don't you see, Eiko? This is who your boyfriend really is. Oh, yeah, she's just gonna be mad at her. But you tricked him! What would you know about love, huh? Tsukasa's all I have. Just leave me alone, bitch. Oh. What? Wake up. You already know the truth. You just don't want to believe it. Stop lying to yourself. But Tsukasa is the only one who cares about me. You know, the social links are cool and all. It's just really unfortunate that I don't give a shit about either of these characters. Tsukasa and Eiko here. Nobody else asks about my day or how work is going. Nobody else treats me like I'm special. A perfect girl who lives up to everyone's expectations could never know how I feel. Stop trying to feed me your honor student bullshit. This has nothing to do with being an honor student. I can't rest knowing there's such evil in the world. I damn sure won't keep quiet while my friend has her life ruined. As for you, apologize to Eiko, and stay away from her from now on. You're really starting to annoy me with this shit, you bitch. Don't think I'll go easy on you because you're a chick. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. I dare you. Any one of these is correct. Okay, let's see. This one makes me sound like I'm simping. This one... How is this one simultaneously both the coolest sounding one and also the dumbest sounding one? What was that, you bastard? Ren? I come from a long line of police officers. If you really want to start something, be my guest. What? Simp activated. Damn it, I'll remember this. He wasn't so tough after all. Ugh. This sucks. Eiko? Whoa, did you see that? Was that girl fighting with a host? They were really going at it. 2 is the only one where Ren actually gets in his face. Oh, that was the correct option then. People noticed what happened. We should get out of here.
You're right.
Staying here is only going to cause us more trouble. Eiko. The perfect grade Zaku is 1/60th scale. That's gonna be like... It's gonna be like 1.5 feet tall. What the fuck? I can't believe I actually hit one of my friends. You really smacked her. That's the right move. The time of... Shut up.
I see.
I hope so. You know, I have a bad habit of acting in the moment. I can't help but get swept up in the emotion. That's why I always have to take extra care to keep myself composed. My father was the same way. It's not the proper way to act, though. There's no telling what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in. That aside, this place is interesting. How did you ever find somewhere like this? You know so much. This is a shitty... Fuck that answer. I'm a regular here. So you come often? Is this Crossroads? I think... we don't usually see it from this angle, so... Are those... Why are there maracas? There's maracas! The end of the last. It's hard to believe you're really a high schooler. You have so much more life experience than me. Honestly, spending time with you and getting to know Eiko has given me a great deal to think about. There's so much you can miss by living with your head buried between the pages of a book. I thought I knew how the world worked, but the more I spent time with you guys, the more I realized how naive I was.
But...
You know how there's a life-size Gundam statue in Japan? I wonder if they're gonna make a life-size Zaku. The life-size Gundam is actually like 1-to-1 scale, right? Like I think it's like 5 or 6 stories tall. Because the first one isn't like that big. I forget, I think it's just called Gundam. Like, I don't think it had a name. It was the one that Amuro found. And he's like, whoa, I read the manual! And then he knows how to use it. Also, I watched the first episode of Witch from Mercury. Why is it... It's actually, like, kind of fucking awesome, and I'm gonna keep watching. It's really good. I now see that there are some things I need other people to teach me. Do you remember how Eiko said I would flunk a test about love? Well, I don't know how to study that subject. She just, like, straight up... She's very blunt about this, huh? What should I do, Ren? I should choose my words carefully. The maracas are for when Lala gets funny. I can't learn about romance by myself. Dumb fucking answer. Alright. Now let's see here. What's the option? Some would say... Lamau, no. She's mid-Kodo. I let fate decide. Okay, roll of electrical tape with weird residue on one side that differentiates it from the other side. What do we got? That's heads, that's tails. Well, I mean, Sai is gonna be relieved at least. The tape decided. I kind of thought it would say no, and we were gonna have funny antics until it got to, like, nobody. that would have been funny, but it was like, yes. I'm not exactly the most well-versed in these matters, so allow me to confirm this. Do you like me? Wait, do I have to flip the tape again? Hold on a minute. Maybe it's like a double thing. I don't know. What's the answer? Oh, God. My throat itches. Hold on a minute. It actually landed on heads twice. Are you serious? Wow. Oh. You really mean it, right? Mate, do you remember the bish? Ren is just huddling in the corner, yelling at the tape. He's just, like, throwing tape at a wall angrily. Well, then.
You see...
If it's alright with you, then let's start dating for real. This is so embarrassing. Mid-Kodo moment. I look forward to growing our relationship together. No, see, here's the thing. So what I was going to do is I was going to work my way through everyone, hoping that it wasn't going to be tape. I was going to get a coin, but I procrastinated, okay? I had electrical tape sitting on my desk. And, like, I was just going to work my way through, and eventually, like, it was going to be Makoto, and then Haru, and then Yoshizawa. Yeah, those are really the only ones I cared about. I guess Futaba was in there, too, but that's probably not happening. Why is this on my desk? Oh, I was using it to... Soup napkin. Soup napkin! Yeah, and it would have been really funny if it just, like, said no for everyone. But it was, like, immediately yes. So, the bit died. But here's the thing, this is actually the most Chad move. Because, right as we're about to steal Sai's heart, or, treasure, the heart gets stolen from Makoto. I'm gonna piss off Sai, and it's gonna be really funny. It would be really cool if she, like, acknowledged it. She's like, you did what with my sister? Chance to shield Joker.
All right.
I can't believe An was immediately ignored. Okay, so my thought process came down to, like... Look, I was gonna do it for An, but, like, the scene felt wrong to me. An was, like, crying and shit, and it was... Makoto can now use Protect. I don't know, I don't think that's a good romance. There's no turning back now. Also, Lala was here for it. Get the maracas. You kids done with your little heart-to-heart yet? Sorry about that. It's rude of us to stay here so long after only ordering tea. Don't worry. Just a glimpse into this fresh drama of yours is the only apology I need. I've actually never seen, like, the other romance routes in this game, so I think it'd be funny. I want to see what Lala says. It's like a nice spritz of lemon in the air. Makes me think back into when I was just a wee girl.
Well,
Right, we should be going.
all right then.
But you see, here's the funny part. The tape may be used again. I was kind of hoping to push out, like, Makoto's thing until, like, a day before we stole Sai's treasure, but, you know, like... Akechi is an asshole, and... Are you good to talk right now? Sorry, I know we just saw each other. So, because the bit was gonna be, I was gonna be, like, finally have, like... I was gonna do the tape, and be like, we finally have an answer. I guess we can't, like, pick anyone else, and then I would reject Makoto quickly because it would be funny, right? So I think between us, we managed to help Eiko see the truth. I probably have never pulled this off alone. Thank you. It's fucking stupid. No big deal. Don't be a cheesy asshole. That says it's gonna... Wait, the guide lied to me. That's supposed to give 2 points. It gave me 3. I'll take it. Honestly, you say that, but it was pretty significant for me. I don't know if it's something I can make you understand with words alone, but I'm glad you were there with me. I'm thinking of calling Eiko when she calms down a bit, but I wanted to get a courage boost from you before I did. Yep, that helped. I think I can talk to Eiko properly now. I guess boyfriends can be really reliable. I'll call you later, okay? Bye. I don't know how to, like, read romance stuff. Imagine me trying to, like, stream a romance, like, visual novel.
You're back.
But, like, without the sex, because the sex would get me banned.
Inmate.
What do you want? I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We will be waiting for you in front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm. No. Box.
Hey.
There's a box.
Yo.
There's a box.
Hey.
Godly Magatama Black Row. Oh, this is from the online order. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
You bought some stuff from Shady Commodities. Who ye... no. Plant.
Nice.
How do I get another chocolate fountain? Can I have, like, 2? Let's, check Shady Commodities. I just want to buy everything. Oh my fucking god! Yeah. Hey, someone help me. This is like me when I go onto New Type and I see that they have a sale. I just spent 100,000 yen. They do have a sale, though. It's good news, Mr. Joker. You spent over 100,000 yen. Your member rank is now Chaos. This is our highest I should probably read this. This is our highest member rank, so this is our full lineup. We can't thank you enough. Your order will arrive soon. We hope to see you again. PNG, a turtle over the H scenes. It's not going to cover up the entire turtle, sorry. So...
Focus.
Can't do that. Toad now. Toad's fucking massive. Like, Toad's probably... I need to think about my words more carefully, like, before I say them out loud. So, like, some people have problems, like, thinking about stuff before saying it. Like, some people will think really heavily and not talk as much. I'm somewhere in the middle, I think. But there are some people who just, like, say whatever is in their brain, and they don't... Like, there's no filter. Almost had a no-filter moment. Who the fuck is in Shinjuku? Is there no one available? That's hilarious.
I have something.
You're great, game. You're so fucking funny. Okay, she's here. How the fuck am I gonna complete Futaba's Social Link and Haru's Social Link? How am I gonna do that? I don't know. And Sojiro's. And Akechi's. Okay, I thought she was at, like, rank 2, so that's slightly better, I guess. They're almost done. We'll get to them later. We'll work on him whenever I can. Oh, yeah. Mishima. That one's automatic. That one... So he's locked, apparently. I can't, like, finish him at all. Like, rank 9 is the maximum, essentially, for now. So we're gonna ignore that. Tate Flip, who's gonna be thrown in the bin? You mean, like, the Confidant? Like, which one I'm never doing? Well, look, his would probably be cool. I'm gonna do some of it if I run out of other Arcanas, but I'm not gonna focus on it. Same with Oya. I don't think that's a good idea. I would like to see more of, Hanged Man here. We're gonna do the Fortune Teller, though, because I think I can finish her in time? I don't know. I need a fortune persona. Of course I do. Let's go taunt the twins. Take us to McDonald's. What's on that clipboard, Justine? What's even on the clipboard? There's nothing there. It was empty. I saw it. What?
Time for some. You change your mind. Justine, these are the paths you have walked. This persona?
I forgot I bought him. I was like, why is he priced?
Is this what
I
you
was
want?
like, oh yeah, that's right. I can't believe this persona fucking exists. Look at this thing. Like, why? Why does this persona exist?
This persona?
He's weak to curse? I didn't know that. I mean, I did. I forgot. He's weak to light. That makes sense, at least. This just in. Seiryu is stronger than the main antagonist of... Never mind. I mean, what? That was a spoiler, wasn't it? Oops! I didn't say anything. Shut up.
These are the paths you have walked.
Fortune. Let's buy, like, a nice fortune persona.
Is this what you want?
That's a fortune persona. That's fortune. Okay. What do you mean? Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on a minute.
I'll take care of them. So, who's it gonna be?
We're gonna put Raoul in training. I'm considering getting rid of Concentrate and Agidine, or at least getting rid of Agidine. I want to keep these two because they've got separate uses.
Gonna light some incense?
Let's
Which incense are you
burn
gonna
an
light?
incense, yeah. +2 on strength sounds just like that's what I want to do, yeah.
I'll put this incense in. Get over here.
Okay, inhale the shit fumes.
Gonna switch to a different incense?
Okay, so that's how you switch. Hanged Man has a wholesome Yakuza story. Yeah, I want to finish EYs, because I never finished it in my first playthrough.
You'd like to read the
And I really wanted
compendium?
to, but I didn't have time.
Registration? Are you sure?
I don't know why I needed to register her, but that's that. No, no.
What?
Hey, guess what? Did you know I don't know how to use menus?
Read here.
Okay, where's like a nice fortune persona that's not...
This persona- such
not him.
weakness. Is this what you'll
Yeah,
restore
you'll
Alex?
work.
You left done already? What? No slacking off.
Something fusion fodder. Maybe it'll be useful in some capacity. I don't know. I'm gonna save the game again. Hopefully Raoul doesn't, like, run away. Raoul doesn't... Raoul... I can't. I'm trying to turn it into a pun. It's not working. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The death aura is emitting a strange light. Okay. I've gone through all my books. Maybe I need some that are out of print. Where can I find some? Let's begin the verification test. And we're not going to deepen our bond, so we're going to go to Booktown. And I'm going to close the Confidant tab, because I thought I needed it. I didn't invite her to Booktown? Wait. Oh, it read my input as a B. That's cool. Okay. I'll go along with her readings until she's satisfied. Okay, well, at least we're gonna rank up soon.
Goodbye.
That's... Alright. I can't believe I have to wait until... Nothing is gonna happen on this stream.
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Is there anything that I can even read right now? Flower. I'm gonna read every book in this fucking game. The Unknown Language of Flowers.
Nice.
If you learn more about flowers, it'll be useful for when you work at the florist job. Flowerist. That book covered all types of flowers and what they mean to people. Won't that be handy?
All right.
We're almost at the station. Did I ever finish the Death Arcana in Persona 4 Golden? I don't think so. Ren, I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today.
Speaking of which,
I trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline. I'm going to give it everything I have, for your sakes as well. Also, once the Phantom Thieves finish this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. Really? Don't get me wrong, it was time well spent. A part of me is sad to see it end. But once you've disbanded, everyone is going to be busy looking for the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue to work together. Now then, I'll be going. I think his social link is open today. I think I can do it.
That's disappointing.
I've been a teacher for 20 years now, but this is the craziest year of my career. There were those incidents in April, and the Phantom Thieves and the principal. Yes, as you young folk might say, the situation is indeed quite, whack. That's whack, yo. Why does Mishima stand out so much? I hate that. Like, perhaps you're wondering why I used such hip terminology, hmm? Now then, I'm Miyasa-kun. I wanted to say san.
Let's see how you're doing.
The word whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in Thieves' Cant? I have no fucking... I want to say the last one. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what the answer is. Where is my guide? What day am I on? Oh my god, why are there so many questions? What the fuck? There's so many questions! It's apparently a share of stolen goods.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
Correct. You know a lot about this, do you? I dare say you must be pretty whack yourself. I'm joking, of course. Still, you might be quite diligent in your studies. Thieves of olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they are all expected to get their cut. If you wanted part of your haul of riches and your group stole, you would demand your whack, you see? There's a smudge on my glasses, and it's really annoying, but I don't feel like trying to clean them right now, because I feel like I would just make it worse.
Nice going.
So you know how, like, I'd said the router was overheating? Oh my god, everything is maxed except kindness. If today's youth are freely using Thieves' Cant to each other in broad daylight, then truly we live in whack times, indeed.
I see.
I've been listening to a lot of teenagers, but I'm not sure I've ever heard them say that. Still, he's trying so hard. It'd be a shame to correct him. I respect him for that. He is whack. The opposite of whack. 16 days until we send the calling card. I cannot believe you actually, like, have to wait. It's not even a question. Do I have it? It's Hermit, right? I need a Hermit? Hermit? Hernesta? It's not even, like, there's no debate. I refuse anything else. I need to take care of it. Mishima stands out because he's too much of a beta to put on his winter uniform. That's wackio.
You'd like to read the compendium?
She's Hermit, right? She has to be.
These are the paths you have walked.
Oh, how? So, I need, you. Whatever you are, sure.
With Annex Gulak, are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
I've still got plenty of money. Plus, we're gonna go to Mementos eventually. I don't know when. Shut up. I think a new thing might have opened, probably. I don't really care. I'll wait for a day where, like, there's nothing. I can just do this. What am I doing? Futaba, Yongen... It doesn't say... I thought it did. Whatever. I thought it said the Arcana on the menu out here, but I guess it doesn't.
Focus.
Yo!
We just gotta wait for a scheduled day now. You got some time. Let's keep going on that promise list. Yes.
All right.
Let's hold a strategy meeting. Don't worry, there aren't any customers around. The next promise on the list is go to school. Right. Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. God, she's so gamer, oh my god. It's gonna be even harder knowing there are people there.
All right. Let's do it.
She said, "Welp. No time like the present. Let's go."
Huh?
You're going to school? Never mind. Just go have some fun. Here we are. School. AKA Hell on Earth. I need to pull up her thing. Hold on a minute. Where the fuck is she? I haven't gotten to... Yeah, here she is. Rank 4. I think my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. What are you doing here? Well,
I see.
a promise list, like what you used to make with your mother. Well, do you want to come in? Can I use a go home instead? I want to say nope. So badly. Yes, let's do this together. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left, and all the teachers are in a meeting. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Abuse of power, connection, you're incredible. If I've got you two with me, this place is gonna be as easy as fighting a trash mob. Like, why is she only like this during her social link? I mean, she's not, but, you know... I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Anyway, come on, I'll show you around the school. Maybe it's just, like, weirder with me reading it. I don't know. This is the cafeteria, where some students choose to eat lunch. She's a hermit and wears green. Also, her goggles have big red eyes. She'll be called Hermit the Frog. Lunch. Ribbit. That reminds me of this time. I was the only kid who didn't get a pudding with my meal. This other time, I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it. That... I feel like that would... I'm gonna get judged for saying that. I'm not gonna say anything. I didn't notice because they're both red. It was really gross. Anyway. The cafeteria is pretty boring, huh? Let's move on. This is the school library. We have all the regular academic fare here, textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides. But we also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. So many books. Do you like to read, Futaba? Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on the shelf in just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them that, though. But then when I recited all the titles to prove it, they just laughed and called me a freak. Am I weird, Ren? You think they have the Dragon Maid books here? You know, the ones that, like, schools complained about because they stocked them without realizing that there's, like, tits in it? No, you're talented. I don't want to be talented if it's going to creep people out. School is the worst. I would say teenagers are the worst. Evil creatures they are. Should we move along? Only the classrooms remain, though on second thought, maybe we should pass on those today. I forgot about that happening. Hey, Sippus. Haven't seen you in a while. Shall we head back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
My child is reading this demonic book in the library, and it's just like giant dragon tits. I remembered all that sad stuff on my own. I guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine, huh? Why is... What kind of weird fetish stuff are you into, Ren? Why is that the correct answer?
But...
Wasn't that on Fox News at one point? I think so. Wait, okay, now I have to look it up. Hold on a minute. I feel like I've talked about this on stream before. God, every time I go onto YouTube, it's just like maximum drama. Every time. Also, something called This Is Serious, so we could make you delirious.
Hey, what are we doing out of the bottle?
Can I play this on stream? I don't know. What the fuck is this? Right, anyway, Dragon Maid at school. No, that's the... Yeah, here we go. Omaha mom upset with inappropriate book her daughter brought home from the school library.
Monica King's 11-year-old daughter checked this anime-style book.
Hold on a minute. Do I have my monitor selected? Okay, it's time to get a copyright claim from Key TV? I don't... This feels like a fake news. It doesn't feel real.
Out from the Monroe Middle School library.
She heard that there was some cuss words and stuff, and she thought it was a cool book, so she checked it out to see for herself.
But King says her daughter, who's in 6th grade, immediately knew something was off.
Come on,
My
show the
daughter came and
title.
brought it straight to me and said, "Mom, I know you don't like this, so I wanted to show you."
The book King's daughter brought him is part of the Japanese graphic novel series Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
I'm sorry. It's just like... I don't know. The reveal is perfect. What was she saying? I got distracted. Honestly, Futaba, it's clear how much you've improved recently. You would never have gotten so worried about this before I closed the fucking guide. God damn it. Why does the game have to pause every time I tab out of it? What rank am I on? 4. Huh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step toward changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great, right, Ren-kun? Joined stream for the first time, gets Vietnam flashbacks to that news report. Hello, Stardust Hoopa. I'm so sorry. You're happy with me even though I got totally depressed? Is this like that saying about when life gives you lemons? You make life take the lemons back. You get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. Maybe I should make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves, figuratively speaking.
You're right.
That would be wonderful. Yeah. Futaba seems enthusiastic. Okay, what do we got? Chance to instantly hold up enemies? Yeah, see, like, her fucking things are great.
All right.
And I need to get all of them, please. I'm sure you would make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now, Futaba. Friends? That's lame. Futaba? Futaba? Adachi? Nothing. When life gives you lemons, shove it up life's ass. Alright, I went back to school, so that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay.
Anyway,
going
let's
home.
retreat for now. What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry?
Okay.
Time to make like a rabbit and hop on out of here. Hoy, she said hoy. Thanks a bunch for showing me around the school today. Feeling crazy fulfilled, but also super tired. TBH. I can't believe everyone runs such a high-level dungeon every day. You guys really are OP. No, hold on a minute. If this was really realistic gamer, Futaba wouldn't call him. She would just, like, text him. I get the sense I'll level up faster if I stay close to you, but... still think I'd run out of MP way too fast. The real world is a scary place. Fucking... oh my god. I'll help you anytime. Really? I still gotta work on it, huh? So much for taking it easy on me. I do feel like you're making a lot of progress. I'm making a lot of progress thanks to you, Ren. I don't know how to read, fuck. MP, just call it Mana. No, she's not old school enough for that. I'm gonna keep... oh, is she? I don't know. I'm gonna keep going at my own pace for my next goal, too. Gotta focus on healing when you need to, right? I can't keep getting carried all through this. I gotta learn how to fend for myself. Later. Futaba Zoomer confirmed. What? What do you want? I have to go. He's Justice, right? I just want my boy Raul to up. I wish I could, like, check on it. Why is his luck going up so much? What is that? I wish I could, like, check on it while I'm outside of the Velvet Room, but I cannot, so. I thought MP was old school. Is it? I guess. Maybe I'm thinking, like, too old school. Like, D&D old school. Oh, does D&D have MP? I don't know. I'm not enough of a nerd. I swear I'm not okay, I'm ghosting most of them. But I didn't ghost Futaba. Fuck work. Keep me posted. I need to read her stuff. It's funny. Are you available? How about no? I'm good. Did you know that when you work at a place, you can just not go in and it'll be fine? Isn't that funny? Do you have time today? I was thinking we could play another game of billiards. After all, losing doesn't sit well with either of us. Am I right? I'm very happy that... Oh, Melchizedek. I'm very happy that his social link is predominantly at night. Thanks. Old JRPG boomers call it MP. Oh, fuck, I'm the boomer. MP just felt normal to me. I'm the boomer. Shit. Thanks, I'll be waiting in Kichijoji. I'll find some way to occupy myself in the meantime.
Hey.
I gotta pull up the guide for my favorite character here, Cody. Where the fuck is he's at the bottom, that's right. 'Cause he's new. Billiards is such a fantastic game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect, but precise, to land it in the pocket. That's why it's so much fun. Precisely. And the most interesting part is that it has so many parallels to a theoretical perfect crime.
Also,
you eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells. Oh, his rank is locked after this then. Yeah, because you have to wait for him to find out that you're the funny thieves. The bean thieves. What are you getting at? No, the psychotic breakdowns. That's right. Even the cases of criminals' hearts being changed, too. I skipped dialogue by accident. Everything happening around us. Every little inconsequential event may simply be one ball striking another. But there's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely controlled. And despite the player's best intentions, the ball may strike many unrelated obstacles in its path. Even then, do you still intend to play this game? I won't miss. Lame.
not bad.
Impressive. You win.
How about this?
That was quite a heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment? I have never played pool before. I assume you hit ball with other ball.
Very impressive.
And the more balls that hit ball ups the ball counter. Ball. Even if it was with my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed that you beat me. You've become quite skilled. I couldn't let myself lose. That's apparently the correct one. I see, so we even share that perspective, do we? You are truly fascinating. Remember what I said before, that you and I are similar? We're just both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the will and the power to rise up against them. You sink all the stripes and solids, then sink the 8. The 8 has to be last? So, like, can you sink multiple balls at once? Like, do you get point increase? What if I just pick up the balls and throw them at people? I'll get kicked out, right? Yeah, I'm doing so as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stances couldn't be more different. I'm fine. You want to join us? Is that a serious question? Why not join me instead? All you'd have to do is abandon the teammates you have now. Akechi's eyes are deadly serious. I need to give him a real answer.
How about this?
I'll think about it. You get extra points for doing that? Throwing them at people? Oh, fuck. Get back in there. What about the darts? Can I throw those at people too? You'll think about it at least. But I'd advise that you don't say these things without their due consideration. You shouldn't make promises that you can't keep anyway. That said, as long as we're working together, you'll have my strength.
Leave it to me.
Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed. One person needs to sink the stripes, the other guy solids. Oh, Harisen.
All right.
That reminds me, I did say that if you ever beat me using my right hand, I'd face you with all my ability. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Good night, then.
Farewell for now. Hey, it's me. Is it alright if we chat for a bit? No, hangs up. You never cease to amaze me. It wasn't against my dominant hand, of course, but I still can't believe you beat me. Your competitive spirit definitely deserves praise. You really were terrible at first, but you caught up with me in no time. I have to ask, why do you get so competitive against me? It's funny. Yes, that's right. Neither of us can afford to lose because we fight in service of our principles. And that is precisely why I cannot allow you to change. As you are now, as you think now, I cannot allow you to win over me. Well, perhaps that's a bit much. I'll let you go for now. Good night. Go back to your boat. If it's fucking Futaba again, I swear to God. No. 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 Break the phone in half so he can't track you. I see. Sorry for inviting you so suddenly. I didn't even mean to skip what Morgana said.
Hey.
15 days until we send the calling card. Bruh, why the fuck would I, like, go out with Mishima instead of Makoto? Are you joking? How could you ignore your best friend? Where's the love for the Phantom Thieves gone? Oh, they think I murdered someone.
Phantom thieves really piss me off.
Yeah. I guess we should finish Makoto's, right? Like, soon. Like, as soon as possible. What's the I don't know how to get controller.
I'll just add this.
Should probably save. Yeah, they just, like, don't show up. I don't know. That fucking system's broke. Vending machine broke. Velvet machine broke. Igor machine broke. Makoto machine broke. All we can do now... What is wrong with my throat? I'm gonna scream. I need more fumes. Makoto, do you want to go to the train site with me? We can inhale the fumes together. All we can do is wait until the designated day of the heist. Sis. No, I shouldn't let myself worry about it. We'll just have to wait and see for the time being. Do you have time right now? There's something I'd like to speak with you about. Yes. It's time to max out. I think it's maxed out.
Let's do this.
I forgot you could check. Second Awakening. Yeah, it's about to max out, so I don't have to worry about the answers. Thank goodness. In that case, how about your plays? The saddest ending to a Persona confidant?
So, I finally made up with Eiko.
Oh. This is voiced. Okay, I'm gonna drink 16 gallons of water.
I think she knew it deep within her heart. And seeing him like that finally helped her realize.
I forgot that there were responses. Your slap worked wonders.
You're still not gonna let me forget that, hmm? Well, I'm glad she didn't get into any danger. Oh, and she told me she quit her job.
Can I say beep boop now?
Right now, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Eiko's going to start seriously focusing on her studies again. I plan on doing the same as well.
None of these are funny. Back to studying.
Yes. I thought there was no point in continuing my studies, but this time, I'm not seeking anyone's praise, and I'm not trying to show off my intelligence. I simply want to fulfill my own personal goals and dreams. For now, I didn't have a clear vision of what that meant. I was lost in life. But thanks to you, I finally come to realize it. My dream is to become a police commissioner. That is why I need to study.
Police commissioner.
Yes, the head of police operations. It will require me to have an extensive academic background. There are too many incidents in this country that are never brought to light. That host was one. Villains who prey on the hearts of the weak with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father risked his life trying to catch a group of those people. I will never forgive them. But I won't be able to eradicate them all on my own. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the lawless and help rescue victims.
Commissioner Gordon with a hair-colored headband. I'm still like, I know it's in like the art. I'm still not fully convinced that's not just like her hair. Your father would be proud.
I hope so.
Speaking of Batman, did you know Batman's parents are dead?
That is the justice I aim for. I also believe it will be a continuation of my father's legacy. Honestly, it's a little strange that I found the true meaning of my studies outside of my studies. Thank you for all your help. It must have been difficult babysitting the uptight Miss President, right? Just kidding. Even so, I'm glad I asked you. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Actually, I'm sure I can. Because I have you.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the priestess, granting thee infinite power.
Second awakening.
All right.
I almost ripped a cable off of my What cable is that? That is the power cable for my microphone stuff. Yeah, don't do that.
All right.
You can now fuse Cybele. I don't know what... I don't think I have no idea which one that is. You think motorcycles are cool. Try motorcycle mech robot.
I can sense it. The power within me has grown. No, it's been born anew.
All right.
Johanna has transformed into a knot. A gnat? The most raw healing persona.
By the way, you can rely on me for anything you need. I want us to be equals. Now then, in order to fulfill my dream, I'll need to be accepted into my first choice college. What a funny thought. Studying to become a head of police while working as a thief.
That... You can't give me the choice, haha, yeah, and not expect me to pick it. My name is Reen.
But perhaps it's not as contradictory as it seems. The objective is the same. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows. So you see...
Do you wanna study?
Well, I was thinking... maybe we could study some things we don't have experience in yet.
Fucking lame-ass answer, you lameoid.
Would that be okay?
Not you, him, the guy, this loser right here.
I want to be with you.
Tape moment.
We still have some time before night falls.
Take her to the train station. Nah, Sojiro will understand. Evade Sai. Yeah. I don't know. What do I get rid of? I need to organize her shit. I need to organize everyone's shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. Increases defense, I would like to keep that. I just realized her persona has a fucking, like, skull in the middle of it. Also, now that I'm not playing this on, like, jank-ass PS4 graphics, I can actually tell that there's a real, like, head model in there with hair and everything. That's weird. Do I give a shit about Flash Bomb? It's probably gonna go soon. It's still pretty useful. Both of those are useful. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Flash Bomb. I don't think it's good on... Yeah, it's not really helpful. For physical stuff, she can just, like, slap people. I heard about another breakdown. This time, it's the company exec. A company, just one. Again? Ever since Okumura, there have been so many. The Phantom Thieves are going way too far. Are they getting carried away by their popularity? Are the police gonna do anything about this? I cannot believe I have to wait.
Ah, you're back.
My kindness is still not maxed out. I guess I should, shouldn't I? It would make sense I have to do Mishima's bullshit, don't I?
Nice.
God damn it. How's my boy doing? Can I check on it from here? No. Who we thinking? I should prioritize Mishima. Shouldn't I? That would be the smart thing to do. I have a lot to report about Amamiya-kun. Wait, what? You might get a little spooked when you hear it. It's going to be long. Wait, do I have a moon persona? I thought I did. I should. I have 2, right? Yeah, I have 2. Okay, yeah, let's go with him. Whatever, sure. Okay, let's meet at the diner. Fucking Mishima. Where is he? Here he is. I don't know what rank he's at. I think he's at rank... He's going to be at rank 9. Is Mishima at rank 8 or 9? He's at 8 right now. So you remember those guys who beat Akiyama-kun up? It turns out they really were dangerous. I looked them up and found some seriously scary info. Apparently they're part of a gang that's involved in the extortion stuff like that all the time. I wish I'd known that going in. One slip of the tongue in that act I pulled, I would have been dead. You showed some real courage. I thought about picking the second one, but one less point. You really think so? I pissed all over myself again while I was researching those guys. That I don't need to know that, Mishima. Honestly, though, you're amazing. You weren't afraid in the slightest. Maybe it's only natural after the nightmares you've been through. Yo, Mishima!
Hey.
Hi there. Extortion isn't murder, you baby. It really is Mishima. Dude, right? Nobody else could be this boring. Hey, you figured out what you're gonna do after high school?
It's just...
Not yet. How about the military? Nobody'd ever notice a Zero like you stealthing around. Too true. I bet you could sneak in anywhere, huh? You'd be Japan's ultimate weapon. Shut up. Akiyama-kun. Now, something wrong? Not exactly. Come on, let's just forget him. It's no fun meshing with Mishima anymore. What do you mean, no fun? You're always the one screwing with him the most. I don't know, I guess I got tired of it. Hey, about before, I've been thinking, well, I should probably thank you. Something happened between you two? You know, you have been acting weird lately, Akiyama. Don't think I haven't noticed all those bruises you've got.
No.
Before? I don't really know what you're talking about. Mishima? My bad. I guess it was someone else. You've changed, though. Yo, Glasses. I always see you two together. You been coaching him? I can't deny it. Yes, sure. That's so? I'm kinda jealous. Anyway, see you later. Wait up, Akiyama. It looks like Akiyama-kun's going to be just fine. He's a pretty strong-willed guy. And I really have changed, huh? Do you think maybe now I'm starting to be like the Phantom Thieves?
All right.
I'm gonna work even harder now to make sure I live up to your legacy. Ultimate fanboy here. Still nothing for rank 9.
All right.
You know, I always used to think I couldn't amount to anything, but somehow I managed to step up and help Akiyama-kun with those things. I couldn't tell if he was saying my name or his for a second. It skipped the dialogue. That's why I've started writing a documentary on the Phantom Thieves. Oh, it made me realize there really are things I can do to save people. The research I did on that gang Akiyama-kun was wrapped up in was actually what pushed me to do it. And now I'm basically putting together a massive log of all your activities from the fan site. I can't wait to watch it. I'm sorry, it sounds so condescending. That's some serious pressure, but I'll show you what I can do. I mean, I won a composition contest back in 5th grade, so this shouldn't be any more difficult, right?
All right.
At any rate, we should celebrate today. My treat. Screw the fountain drinks. Let's go straight for the fancy fruit juice. It's 3 times the price, so it's gotta be 3 times better. That's not how it works, Mishima. I'm feeling steak. But I only have so much money. If you want to order anything else, it'll have to come out of your own pocket, okay? Lame. Let's party until we have to go catch the last train.
See you later.
Oh my god, it's almost over. I mean, yay. Mishima. What is up? You still rocking into the night, Amamiya-chan? Sorry, I don't know the right thing to say after coming home from a party. But that was fun, right? I've never stayed that late at a diner. You think it's the power of that fancy fruit juice? I mean, it did cost 3 times the usual price. 3 times the usual price. Fruit juice at a discounted price? I'll stop joking around. I think I'm just happy to hear that one comment from Akiyama-kun. You heard what he said about me, but do you really think that some part of me has changed? The sparkle in your eyes. You mean I actually look confident now? Gosh, man, you're gonna make me blush, but thank you. Missed out Mishima Mance. That documentary I mentioned. Starting today, I'm gonna start writing it seriously. Once it's finished, I want you to be the first one to read the script. It's a promise. A vow between men, okay? See you.
My.
Haru moment. Damn, Haru, I can't believe you got put on that chopping block so fast. I thought the tape would at least, like, save something. Good morning, Ren-kun, Mona-chan. The Phantom Thieves are all over the newspapers and television. We're outlaws now. We're at the point we can send a calling card, but it makes me anxious to sit around and wait. How about you, Ren-kun? Haru, I have this Sharpie here. Can I draw on your forehead? It makes me antsy, too. Antsy.
Yes.
Antsis. It makes me ants. We're the same. Pauses like these make me think about a lot of things, even more so since we can't afford to fail. So we're sending the card on the 18th. It's a ways away, but I'd like to spend these days wisely. And excluded before I even got the chance to start a social link.
Oh, no.
No. The country's been getting dangerous, and peace has been only our redeeming feature. The Phantom Thieves should target somewhere bigger, more global, not this tiny island country. Like, oh, I don't know, the casino city of Las Vegas or something. It was like a dream when I went there. I might not look it, but I'm good at card games. The 4 suits of a card all symbolize something. By the way, look at this.
How about you?
A club's a club, a diamond is a gem. What does a spade represent? It's a spear, right? I'm wrong, right? Do we take the chance of me being wrong on something? I don't know, man. That achievement that might exist, I might lose it. I did it.
Too bad.
That's the first question I've gotten wrong. Now, granted, what was the answer? Is it a sword? The correct answer is a sword. I didn't know that. Kind of looks like one if you look carefully. Don't you think? I gotta reload the save. We gotta... I last saved like 40 minutes ago. We gotta go back. The heart is the holy grail. The heart was originally drawn as a cup. I didn't know that. They say the suits are also representative of the classes of people. The rulers of the Holy Grail are the clergymen. However, there are cards that belong to no class. In other words, they have no suit. I know he wouldn't get it right. Duh, I mean, he's... Bruh, I've gotten every question right, and they're just all like, yeah, I knew he was a dumbass all along. It's sad to see that Rain and Altina's VAs weren't able to get the free time to join the simulcast for the Cold Steel anime. Is that finished yet? I need to look at it. Some theories say it originates from the Fool of the Tarot decks, but no one knows where it really came from. However, both are trump cards that can bring about unexpected effects. How you use them is critical.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I'd given myself a cooler name. Shut up, Morgana. Well, now I don't have to give a shit about the answers. It's too late now. All that hard work for nothing. The sub is at episode 8, the dub is at episode 3. A good thing I don't watch dubs. I think I skipped something. The Phantom Thieves are students from our school, right? What? Who is it? I was seriously in love with Dr. Maruki. No point in going to the nurse's office now. Not Marukers. He's leaving. Dude, this game really wants me to hang out with this kid. Is this what you had in mind? What are we talking about? Did you, like, draw, like, a scar on her head, too? Wait a minute. Hold on. You gave her, like, a headband, which, weirdly enough, kind of makes her look more normal. But there's also, like, a scar and the big eyebrows. I wish OBS had, like, that feature that... I think there's a plugin for it. It's like you can draw on things. I should look into that plugin. Marukers. Who's available? No, I refuse to believe that. Who else is available? Haru? No. Yusuke and Honor maxed out. Oh, we might have a problem? Shinya. I guess I need to work on the tower. Confidant. I thought about M&M's, but... Delete.
Hey, inmate.
Do I have a tower persona? Yes? mean, I don't actually know.
Let's execute him. You change. The inmate needs our guidance. Finished for your turn.
How you
Kelly.
doing?
Taking it out already?
It seems like you learned a skill. Also, his magic went up. I didn't expect
Are
it to
you
do. Wait a
finished?
minute, hold on.
What?
Let's do it.
I see pro coaches using an epic pen to draw diagrams on game maps. Yeah, I want that.
Do you have...
Your turn, Kelly.
So I can take him out now.
You want to release it?
I think he's done.
Looks even stronger now. You want to let it out?
Drain Bless. Yeah, no, he learned it. Shit. He doesn't need Agidine. Like, it's not necessary, right? It's just like a nice to have. He doesn't need Drain Bless either, though, if I'm careful with him. Yeah, I don't, we can get rid of it. There we go. It's probably about as good as he's gonna get. Hold on a minute. Let me, organize. I mean, that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm basically immune to insta-death from anything now. So... the time that your party members start getting their ultimate elemental skills is coming soon anyhow. Yeah, that's true. Not that I'm going to be using On all that much. Spoiler alert. Look, she's not exactly, like, on Yukiko level, okay? What was I going to do? I was going to, like, remove something, and I was going to give him one-shot kill, wasn't I? Am I just going to get rid of all his magic shit? Because here's the thing. If I do that, I can free up some space. I can get rid of Concentrate. I can get rid of Curse Amp and this. And maybe add some other stuff? I don't know. I'm trying to think in, like, the long term here.
Let's do it.
Kenyeed.
Justine, you registration?
Yes.
Are you sure? Justine.
Hey, if I really get
you
concerned
handle
about it, I can always teach him Agidine later.
Justine, you handle this.
Wish I could, like, duplicate him into something
Right
else.
Here.
So...
Is this what you want? This persona?
oh god, the skulls are animated. Wait, are those animated? Yeah, they, like, jiggle around inside of him. I hate that. My brain shut off. What am I looking for? Tower. I'm looking for tower. Do I have one?
Is this what you'll withdraw?
He's tower. It's the shitting demon.
Already? What?
See if Cybele is fusible.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform. Can you gather them up? Let us begin the search. Gather them.
Oh, I can't fuse him at all. Yeah, we can't fuse Lucifer yet. What does he want? Okay. It's looking like a no. Oh, wait, that's Chiyu. I don't know what this thing is. I see many arms. They're level 70? It's not looking like they are. I want to get their social link done, but I guess I'm waiting on it. I don't know. I need to get, what do they want? I needed to get, like, a, fuck, I don't feel like doing it right now.
For now. Time for something done already.
I'll do it later. Damn it.
You certainly seem composed.
Done already. What? No slacking off.
Okie dokie. We're gonna do the tower. Yeah. Guess I'll talk to him. Are you busy? You want to get better, right? Come to the arcade. I can teach you some new moves. Okay, hurry up. I gotta... Where the fuck is he? Tower. He's at the very bottom. He's like the last one. Is that a fucking burger?
Oh. Okay.
Did I just get that first try? I got that first try. A Big Bang Burger Kun doll, huh? You should put it somewhere in your room to remind you about how Haru's father died due to his greed in this capitalistic society. We got a Phantom Thief strap this time from the capsule toy machine. It costs 500 yen each try, so I can only play once in a while. You're here to train, right? Are you ready? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna walk around.
You bastard!
What the? You made the same mistake last time. What are you doing? Don't you get it? You can't just shoot all over the place. King's so awesome at that game. Yeah, but he's got such a bad attitude. It's like he's bipolar. I wonder how long that high schooler is going to be able to keep up.
Ugh, no, not like that.
You haven't gotten better at all. When are you going to learn? You see, this is why I didn't hang out with him, because he's going to yell at me. It's really late. Thanks to you taking so long to figure it out. Don't compare me to you. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
I've always been good at shooting games. But I absolutely never want to lose that gun about. I guess I tend to get all heated up about it. It's time for all the elementary school kids to go home. Do you understand, little boy? Shut up. Do I need to call your mom? Fine, I'll leave. All right?
Oh.
Noobs. What a rude employee. Seriously. I really wanted to keep playing. My house is so boring. No one's ever there and there's never anything to do. Adults and high schoolers are so lucky. They get to play all night long. Having so much time helps you get stronger. I wish I could play all day instead of going to school. I'd never lose another game. I really need to get strong like the Phantom Thieves. Do you admire them? Of course I do. I want to be as strong as they are. I believe in the Phantom Thieves and their strength. I'll let them know.
Thank you.
That'd be great. Thanks. Seriously, though, I can't stop thinking about that employee. He was super annoying, huh? If he says something again, I might just have to use that move on him. The one I taught you, remember? You should use it sometime. My bond with Shinya is growing deeper. And chance to enter a gun-based all-out attack after a successful ambush. Skilled gamer. Wait, so this is a new kind of all-out? That's new to Royal, isn't it?
All right.
Well, it's just a move in the game, so it won't work against actual people. That's new? Huh. Wish it did. Then I'd be strong in real life. I need to be able to win in real life. I'm gonna head home. Pure perfection.
All right.
Your kindness has increased from selfless to angelic.
Later.
Hello, it's me. I was bored, so I thought I'd call. He has my number? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he texts me. I forgot to mention earlier, but you gotta keep practicing even on single player, okay? Everyone sucks at first, but you can get good if you do it every day. Then I can beat you? Are you serious? Now you got a long way to go. I'm practicing a lot, too. Excuse me, I want to get as strong as the Phantom Thieves. My mom came home. I gotta hang up. Bye. Oh. I just noticed there's a, like, star in the E.
Ah, you're back.
I'm
Yo.
back.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, Sojiro's not available tonight. As soon as you enter a battle, it prompts you to spam X or whatever button you have mapped to it. You can buy a homunculus. Wow, that is too expensive. Yikes. Salvation crown. You can buy a salvation thing? Huh. Sorry, I was yawning. I gotta put my Burgie up. Burger-kun.
Oh yeah.
This would make me sick if I saw this after doing a food challenge. Okay, I don't need to do anything, Morgana. We're gonna go do a crossword puzzle right now, apparently.
I'll just add this.
Because, help me.
Hey, hey.
Alright, what do we got? Necessary for dares. Fable's lesson? Oh no. Griffin's half? Kind of climber. Bird or lion? Is it bird? I don't see a bee. I see a lion. Griffin is half lion, right? Or is it a different animal? I don't know. Kind of climber. Yeah. Necessary for dares. Ice? Wait, what? It's not promise. Ice climbers! Mountain? I don't think it's lion. Mountain doesn't fit. I'm stupid. Maybe it is lion. Kind of climber. Man, these are getting hard. I don't know the answer again. Fable's I'm completely lost on this one. It's dumb, but I see. Necessary for dares. Hint for climbers. Gaining influencer status. It's not famous. Gaining influencer status. What? Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. I gotta stretch. Let me do it while I think. Where would one normally do that? A rock climbing wall? I don't... The internet? No, it's not internet. A mountain? Mountain doesn't fit. Cliff? Canyon? It's not canyon. Doesn't work. Different kind of climbing. YouTuber. I feel dumb right now. I don't know the answer. What the fuck is Fable's lesson? Necessary. I'm going back to hyper focusing on kind of or necessary for dares. I feel like this will just be easier to figure out. Necessary for dares. Like a social ladder? I feel like I don't know the word that you're attempting to inform me of. Like, I don't know of this word's existence. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on this. Necessary for dares. Why's it gotta be 7 letters long, though? Rising? What is the word for social climbing? There's not a second I. Like rising up in rank? I didn't know there was like a single word to describe that. Like it's not popularity or popular. I think I'm gonna have to start throwing in the towel with these crosswords, dude. They're too hard. Necessary for dares. It's not ladder either. Like social ladder. I mean, it would fit, but there's no D. So... God damn it. I'm removing this because I feel like it's fucking with me. I feel like that's not the right answer. Is it status? Is there an S? There's not a second T. It's the word social? What? Social climber. That doesn't feel... That doesn't fit. Social climber. That doesn't... You see, that doesn't make sense in my brain. Nobody says I'm a social climber. I'm climbing socially. Lion was correct. No, they say they're like popular or something. Necessary for dares. A PP piss baby isn't gonna do dares. My eyes are crossing. I'm trying to think. And my brain is doing that thing where it's like, no, shut down. Windows shut down noise. Beep, 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 beep. Fable's Lesson. What the fuck is this one? Necessary for dares. It's not coward. Courage? Courage would fit. Courage is necessary for dares? This crossword is dumb and it doesn't make sense. A common test of courage is entering of scary or intimidating places. In Japan, these locations often tend to be unlit graveyards. That you're not making like a direct connection here. The traditional courage testing parlor game 100 Supernatural Tales grew popular amongst samurai as a means of sharpening their nerve. The other word was moral? What was the compass? Or what was the crossword? I couldn't figure out that one. I forget what the question was.
Man.
Okay, I can't see what the other ones were. That was annoying. You don't need courage to do... whatever. I guess to, like, enact upon the dare.
I can feel it.
It felt like... Never mind. Who's available? Okay, good. Are you free right now? I think we should talk. It's time we establish something important. Yeah, I literally have to. Thanks. I'll be waiting at Kichijoji. We're all prepared. All we need to do is wait for the proposed date. Perhaps it's not quite appropriate, but I confess I'm a little excited for this.
Hey.
Do you have time? I wish to talk to you about something. It'd be best if we went somewhere where there aren't as many people around. How about, let's say, Mementos? Nobody can get in our way there. He wants the two of you to go to Mementos alone? Well, you guys are strong enough that you should be fine, but be ready for anything, I guess.
Thank you.
Let's head to Shibuya. Akechi just wants to go with you, right? I'll be waiting outside. Be careful.
Well, this place should do nicely.
Why is this voiced? Hold on. What are we gonna fight? I think we're on rank... 8? I don't know. Yeah, we are. What did you want to discuss?
This.
What?
Remember what I told you? If you ever won against me using my right hand, I'd take you on with everything I've got.
I thought you meant in pool.
That wasn't enough to satisfy me. It's your own fault, though.
Man, it's a good thing I pulled my persona out.
Your insight allowing you to determine my dominant hand, your quick wit, and most of all, how fast you've grown.
If he's gonna use bless and curse skills on me, he's gonna have to try something else.
You've exceeded my expectations in every way. Thus, I've built up this urge to duel you without holding anything back.
All right.
Thank you for indulging my selfish request. No need for pleasantries at this point, correct? Let's go!
Why is it playing this song?
You won't be able to defeat me unless you actually fight with lethal intent. Now, show me your true skills.
Are you sure about that, Akechi? I can fight you with lethal intent if you want.
Can you take this?
Oh, he is using physical. Okay. He's not dumb.
Persona!
This one costs less.
I'm afraid not.
What do you mean?
Go, Robin Hood!
Not gonna work, asshole. Can I hit him at all?
There.
Yes, okay.
Can you take this?
That works.
Persona!
You should do that again. No, he's doing this again. Shit.
Come.
Let me do this. I don't know if she's weak to anything specifically. She might be immune to... This is gonna one-shot me. No, I'm immune, okay.
Persona!
I think my charge retains.
You're mine.
Oh, not bad.
It definitely retains.
How fascinating. Persona!
Oh, that's right. He's got fucking Almighty. I forgot.
Persona!
Do I have anything that fully restores? Yeah, you do.
Persona!
Oh, you know both of them. Yeah, you're actually pretty good yourself.
All right. Go, Robin Hood!
Oh, you know what? Actually, just keep Kaguya out. She's being more useful.
Not this.
God, this is weird.
Persona!
Can Shining Arrows hurt him? He resists it, but yeah, he can't hurt me like this. Except with Almighty. I forgot Kaguya repelled physical.
Persona!
This was not expected.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
No wonder you're the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
What if I just fucking kill him, though?
You've caught up to me on this front already, too.
Was that all you've got?
Of course not. But if we go any further, we'd both go beyond the point of no return, wouldn't we? In all honesty, I'd love to see just how far we can go. But we have an important mission coming up. Until that's finished, you're a vital ally to me. We're done here. Let's go.
I do like that this one's more time sensitive. It's like, you can only do it in this narrow amount of time, so it's actually pretty relevant to the plot.
Once again, I've learned something new about you today. As allies fighting alongside one another, your strength is truly reassuring. In all honesty, it's to the point that I'd be relying on you in a pinch.
The feeling's mutual.
You truly are well composed.
They got a real Naruto and Sasuke relationship. By which I mean they're rivals, but people make odd oodles of fan fiction about them.
I'm sorry I asked you to indulge me, but I do feel a bit better now. All right. By the way, about that duel. If we had fought to the end, do you see yourself winning?
I definitely wouldn't lose.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you.
Man.
Your deft handling of your unfortunate circumstances, your uniqueness, your ability to surpass me, all these irritate me.
But we played darts together and pool. You wore my glasses.
You're the one person I refuse to lose to.
You really hate losing, don't you?
Without a doubt. Even I was unaware that it was this severe. I'll let you have this win today. But next time I will be victorious. Let this be my proof.
This is one of the gloves Akechi usually wears?
There's a tradition in the West to throw one's glove at their opponent when demanding a duel. Should the opponent accept the glove, the duel is also accepted.
Okay, now go for it. Punch him down the stairs. I accept.
Make certain that you never forget, I am the one who will defeat you. Look at the time. Let's call it a day, for now.
I was wondering why this one was voiced. I think that's the last one we can do with him. You don't have any books that you're in the middle of reading. Yeah, because the game won't give me any. That's too bad. I suppose we'll just have to sit here quietly. Lame. Buy a Steam Deck, dumbass.
Class is starting.
We'll continue from last. It's really going to give me 2 opportunities. It's going to give me 2 opportunities to read, and I don't have anything to read. Please come to the faculty office. You're really going to do that to me in the same day, even? I don't know what business this is. You better study on your own. I guess I should check the library. It doesn't matter. I don't need to raise any of my stats. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us free time.
What do you want to do?
I guess make infiltration tools.
Oh.
Nobody will see anything weird if I just make a bunch of lockpicks at my desk. You only have so much time.
Yeah.
I can make 11? I loved how the social link was changed for Royal. Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of good things about how they kind of fixed Goro's character here. I can make more. I can make more. I don't... What?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have made one more lockpick, apparently. I just made 12 lockpicks in one sitting.
Hey.
Waste of my time.
They don't even know who called me out. Time to resume the lesson.
Yep.
That was close. Kawakami helped us get through a good chunk of free time. Hey, why don't we try asking Futaba-chan to look into the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns? That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? I suppose Futaba's ability to process information is truly world-class, after all. Damn, you're smart, Haru. I already tried. Did you find anything? I know so much now, it's hard to make heads or tails of it. Why make one infinite lockpick instead of making 30 regular ones? Wait, is there an infinite lockpick? Suspicious people appear, then they disappear. It's been that over and over again. They are manipulating information to keep anyone from reaching the truth. There's one thing I know for sure. Whoever we're going against now is more dangerous than we can possibly imagine.
Hey.
13 days left. Oh my god, it's... It's only been 5 days in-game time, I think, because I started with 18, right? Or 19, 6 days? That's fucked up. Let's go hang out with Futaba. What's the plan for today? I'm at LeBlanc. Roger that. Okay. Let me, get Futubu's... Where's she at? Here she is. I think she's at rank 5 now?
I should write something.
I can check. I'm not going to, though. I don't care. We gotta wait for our scheduled day now. If you're free, it's a promise list time. What should we do next? Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Time to formulate our plan of attack. Get in there, go. Did I talk about this earlier? How I turned my router upside down to prevent it from overheating? Because apparently turning it upside down prevents it from overheating. That's weird, right? The next promise is, learn about my generation. Ew. It was right under the regular lockpick, the perma pick. Oh, I'm blind? Okay. I think I can do the next one, too. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Upside down, I thought it was sideways. So I turned it sideways, and then I was like, it's rolling around too much because it's, like, round. So I turned it upside down, and that is preventing it from getting warm. Which is, I mean, it's working. I just think it looks really stupid, and it's really funny that that's even something I have to worry about.
All right.
But there's no fucking vents on the thing, so it has nowhere to dissipate heat. No time like the present. Let's go. You guys have actually started getting pretty close. What is my hair doing? Stop it. Not that that's a bad thing, though. Be careful out there. This is a good one? I don't remember. So, we've arrived at the diner. I've heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at these places. Well, where are they? I don't see them anywhere.
Hi.
I hate everything right now. Oh, crap. And you're with a girl? Is this a friend of yours? Friend might be a bit much.
Oh, that's right.
How about I ask him to help with my promise? What promise? Well... You just want to have a regular old conversation? Wait, you're saying that you, a girl, want to talk to me?
Yeah.
I see. In that case, I guess I don't have a choice. Nope, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out.
Really?
You're so nice. Man, yeah, he's so nice. My name is Futaba Sakura, and don't you forget it. Okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, but everyone just calls me Mishima. It seems like help always comes my way when I need it most. Maybe my luck stat's really high. No. No. You might be right. I could probably roll a natural 20 right now if you asked me to.
Let me see.
So, you want to learn more about our generation? I doubt it'll be easy to explain. Youth. The unknown frontier. Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies. Do you like computers?
Yes.
I'm always online. Me too. Oh no. What sites do you use? I usually keep to forums myself. Or are you more into streaming? I'd gladly subscribe to your channel. Wait, do you by chance run one of those racy channels? You need to be super courageous to do that. They put this into the game and I somehow did not remember it? How did this injustice occur? Fuck, god damn it. I didn't mean to click away from it. No, I need to read it. Hold on. Wait, I think I just fucked up something. Hold on a minute. That's not the one I want. Delete this one. I did it like backwards and now I gotta fix it. Hold on a minute. Keck. Yo, bro, Keck or cringe, bro. He said fucking Keck. You need to be super courageous to do that, though it certainly wouldn't be unwelcome. Keck. That's the first time I've ever heard anyone actually say that out loud. Keck. Oh my god, these fucking shut-in loser nerds. That's all it took to... That's all you took from the conversation?
I see.
I've got it. This overwhelmingly forgettable appearance, generic speech style, and total lack of sex appeal. Nishima, are you an NPC? Savage. Oh, I have to say this one. He's the protagonist. I wanted to say savage. Really? I guess you can't judge a book by its cover.
All right.
I'm glad you spawned here. Yeah, Futaba, people aren't real. None of them actually exist. I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today. She said his name wrong. Learn about my generation and have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Aw, yeah. I think I gained a ton of EXP on this adventure. It's all 'cause you brought me here, Ren. I can sense Futaba's innocent joy. His name is Nishima now.
All right.
That's his name now. Nishima. Keck. Futaba-chan, is it okay if I call you that? I'm a little embarrassed. Ha ha ha. This is something that you would straight up see, like you open up, like your Skype chat log history from, like, 2009. Like, this would be, like, a message that you would see someone send. Verbatim, typed out like that and everything. What are you doing after this? Going home.
Yes.
Oh, right.
All right, let's do it.
Club Penguin RP log archive. Don't swear in the chat, you will get banned. Ahoy, I did awesome today, huh? I mean, I cleared 2 goals in 1 day. That was painful, Futaba. That's not all. On my way home, I found a lost thing in the street, so I dropped it off at the police station. I'm a completely different person now. No more scared of the police. No more getting scared of the police. Come on, tell me I'm cool. I can't say ding level up. I'm mad. You did great. I love it when people tell me I did good. Though I basically just left the thing on their doorstep. No way I'm actually talking to anyone in there. But I left a note and stuff, so still, mission complete, basically. Compared to the police, Nishima was nothing. He's like the first gym leader. At my current level, I can easily befriend an NPC like Nishima, and... never mind. Anyhow, thanks again for today. Time to make like a tree. And get out of here.
Ah,
You're back. We can't hang out with him still for some reason. Sorry, I wasn't listening. No Sojiro allowed. Ooh. See, you're lying to me, game. Oh my god, maximum yawn.
Nice.
Wait, I don't have to feed the plant anymore. The plant can fucking die. Yeah, who cares? I want to check something. There is a different one.
Wow.
Also, I think it's costing more each time. Inflation moment. First try again. You know what? I think it's based off of the luck stat of your persona, isn't it? It's kind of like it was in 3.
Nice
I have nothing to go off of. Awana Kundal, huh? You should put it somewhere in your room. That's probably how it works, because that's how it worked in 3. That's how it works? Yep. Cool. I figured a thing out. Look at this car. Pink Emotion. Okay, let's go to, we're never talking to Hifumi again, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kidding, we're gonna do, eventually. I gotta get her to do my laundry and stuff. It's getting crazy out there. You saw my message, right? I didn't read it. In that case, do some work around the shop. It should be fun for a gun enthusiast like you. My bond won't deepen just yet. That blows.
Good.
Go drop off a bag for Kaoru. He asked me to do another task. One task after another. Did I say Hifumi? I said out Hifumi. Like, I'm never talking to Hifumi again. And then my brain auto-corrected what I was talking about to Kawakami. Dude, I need sleep. I'm getting brain damage. I'm fucking... It's not working anymore. What happened?
See ya.
Like, it was already bad, but I feel like it's getting worse. There's got to be a term for it, right? What is the term for, like, fear of getting brain damage, like, over time? We're supposed to send the card on the 18th. We have 12 fucking days left. It has been over 2 hours. Can I get, like, some cable up here? Sojiro, I want to get some cable TV. What do we got? Sturdy ointment set.
Hey!
Whatever, that one, sure, it's cheaper. I don't know why I'm buying these things. How many more train fumes until you start coughing up filament? Free filament? Futubers here. Who's available? Oh, that's it. He's maxed. Hey, Hifumi, you want to do my laundry? Oh, it's just Futaba. Okay. Sure.
Yo!
I've got to wait for our scheduled day now. Are you free? Yes. When does Haru's social link become available? Because I feel like it's not... Like, it's supposed to happen automatically, I thought. Keep calling them social links and you will not end. October 30th. Okay, I need to talk to her then. Oh, no. Well, I guess I should. Where is she? She's not available today. I don't think I need to wait. Akechi no cap telling Ren to stop the palace just to bond with Futaba.
Yo!
Only one thing left on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Ren. Come to my room. 4090 Ti. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect test scores on my test. There's one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, but then when she was there, other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. Fuck. I didn't think it was going to be ready, okay? This is apparently rank 6. We're getting up there. That must have been a shock. Futaba just watches Linus tech tips in the background, dropping them processors pinned down. It's alright. There's so many Intel processors that they have. Like when they drop the Intel processors, those are just fine. I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently she'd been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. Are you sure about that? Like, you remember with the thing with your mom? Like, I just noticed these stickers. I need those Where do I get those stickers? It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better. I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say sorry. Red Among Us inflatable costume. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. There's no way to hide the text box. If you look closely, she's doing that thing where her feet aren't staying on the ground. They're like sliding around. Actually, it's pretty obvious. Man, how did, why does her idle animation do that? I didn't mean to tell you that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Someone's pushy today. That's another part of our deal. Moral support may now charge or recover SP.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to look up Kana-chan's deets. It's gonna be creepy, but okay. I keep noticing, it looks like her hair has like a purple highlight in it. I think it's just weird shadowing, like shading, shade shadowing, shadow shade. Shit, I wasn't too hospitable. Sorry, I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Did she look up a list of these? She's like, I'm gonna go through each one every time. Hello, it's me. Something's not right, Ren. When I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. Are you running away again? What am I doing? Freaking out at the most important moment. If I can't do this, what was my training for? I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Ren. Talking to you about this helped calm me down. I'm gonna do a little more research on Kana-chan. Please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro. Bye. Broken link? What's this? It's a Redbubble link? I should be concerned. Oh, stickers, like emoji stickers.
You're back.
Sojiro likes to hang out when he's washing dishes. There we go. Okay. That's kind of freaking me out. That I didn't know you had like a portrait. That's weird. I didn't know. It's Lala from Crossroads. Can you take a shift today? All my regulars just whooshed in like a big drunken tornado. And obviously, you'd get a little extra pay for that. I'm not that bad a boss. I like Lala. But I don't know if I can deal with drunken tornado when my man Sojiro is right here. I have Hierophant, right? Yeah, that's Daisojo. Skeleton man. What should I do with that man? My head hurts. I should be able to help them with my current level of kindness. Alright. You look like you have something to say. Help him out.
All right, then.
I guess there's no point in worrying. Help me clean up. This stint of days is going to take a long time to go, isn't it? I need to pull up his thing. So many thing. Oh, there he is. I was like, where is he? I don't remember. It's been so long. Rank 7. Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sojiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit details. I have tons of dirt on him. How did you get your hands on this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way we'd be able to use this stuff in court. But...
Jeez.
I've known all along about how badly in debt he is. He's not gonna try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? But Sojiro... I skipped the dialogue. I only did it because of all that stuff he said to you. It's been so long since the last Confidant rank of this, I kind of remember what happened. Like, dude walked in, he's like, I'm taking her, and then left. About that I've been thinking. When push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So you know, maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? That's not it. You don't want me either, Sojiro? That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine. I still have Ren and Mona and all the others. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She likes you guys way more than she likes me. Makes sense, though. You're the ones who saved her, after all. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to care for Futaba. Look where that got me, though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making Wakaba's curry here. But deep down, I think that was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are both just excuses. You might be right. I mean, I spent more time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. I'm gonna go out for a smoke. Try to cool off a bit. Damn it. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go after Futaba for me? Ren, I didn't put the new prize on the shelf. It's weird that Sojiro's social link is like, this isn't Sojiro, so... You want to talk? Yeah, thanks. It'd be cool if it gave points for her. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry, how interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. Even remember how she smiled when she talked about him. Mom really liked Sojiro. I said some real mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. And because of me, Sojiro lost a crap ton of money. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. You guys are one awkward duo. I don't remember this in the original. And then again, it's been a long time. I think I get that from him. Can I come in? Mm-hmm. Sojiro, Look, I'm sorry about what I said just now. And, well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here. Forever. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people your age like Ren, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey, quit your laughing. You're as exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to stay here. So let's keep living together. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. I misread the taking part. Are you sure I'm good enough? You rushed through Futaba last minute? Yeah, that's true. I didn't see very many, options to hang out with her, though, I feel like. I wouldn't want anyone else. No hesitation. Don't come complaining to me if you regret it. Actually, I'm not gonna let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. I might not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. You can stay with me as long as you'd like. Forever, if you want. I will. Forever. Can't wait to keep sort of living with you too, Ren. Hold on. I love having malfunctioning body parts. It's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. Final Fantasy XIV live stream. I'm out of here. Bye. I was such a fool. My whole life, I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kinds of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Wakaba. I'm about to drop my controller. I caught it. I didn't stand up for Wakaba when I knew something was off. I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. how you should just accept the hand you're dealt in life. Those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me an easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. But there I go, rambling again. I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today.
Thanks.
Thanks for making me realize what's really important in life.
All right.
I'm going home.
I better head home. Don't stay up too late, okay? I don't want you oversleeping. I forgot Sojiro. Wait, what the what are you Why does it raise kindness if it requires max kindness to do? That's stupid. You good to talk? Sojiro, explain the stat system to me. Why is this so stupid? I talked to Futaba again after that. What the fuck? Don't know how it took me so long when we've been so close, but I finally had an honest conversation with her. Another yawn, fuck. How do I say this? It feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. Secret 6th rank. That's only because you helped us connect, so thanks for that. What rank is this? 7? Feel like a real dad now. A real dad, huh? Sounds corny as hell, but I can't deny it. What am I doing? Calling some guy up and rambling about my feelings? I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, I'm hanging up while I've still got some dignity. See you tomorrow. Man, is that just gonna go down to 0%?
Hey.
Yes, I know, Morgana. Stop reminding me. I can't send it yet. This ain't my problem.
Now's our chance.
My charm is maxed, dude.
Somewhere.
Any, where is Haru? Is she on the roof? Yes. We need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. Did you need something? I came to see you.
Hey.
In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring my most recent harvest to Sakura-san.
Hey.
Yeah, let's go. I'd like to stop by LeBlanc today. Could you join me?
I'm so glad.
Let us go, then. Finally, time to start this. She's growing the dank
Sakura-san.
weed.
I'm sorry for asking this of you.
The dank weed.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see. To be honest, both the taste and appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
But it's impressive you managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kinda like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Sorry, I needed to see that again. There was like a single frame where the loading didn't work right and you could see it like transition to a different scene. Haru's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but they also exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
The sun-bathed vegetables seem to fill me with energy. They may prove useful during palace forays.
I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
You don't have to do this.
But it's what I want to do. Oh, then, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today? It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves.
But we are.
Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
That's literally what we are, Haru. Haru seems a little more enthusiastic than before. I should have started this sooner. Fuck, there's so much shit to worry about. There's no... Man, am I gonna be able to max her out? I don't know.
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate. There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection?
I murdered him, but not really, because it wasn't my fault. Haha.
Tell me about this person.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
You can ask Haru, who has an incredible green thumb, to grow vegetables for you. Great vegetables. Haru's vegetables are full of energy and grant a variety of effects when used as items. They may prove useful when exploring the metaverse. Yeah, see, that's cool and all. Why are you introducing it to me at the end of the game?
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired. Thank you.
No longer voiced, apparently, for having me. Your feedback on the vegetables was a big help. If there are any vegetables you'd like in particular, let me know. Not beans. We don't grow beans, we steal them. I certainly have plenty of seeds, so if you have a preference, I'll prioritize growing those first. Wait, does this matter? I'm curious. I feel like there's a correct answer, and I have to min-max this really hard to get it to not suck. Oh yeah, the middle one is the correct one. Oh, that's right. When you phrase it like that, it's oddly thrilling. I'm going home for the day.
Goodbye.
Deleted by admin. They still haven't caught the culprit? What are the police doing? Do your job. You're nothing but tax thieves. How long are they gonna let the Phantom Thieves run free? This country's done for. Someone better take responsibility.
Ah, you're back. Yo.
Another box. Oh, God.
Hey.
More things that I don't need. God, there's so many things. What Akiyama-kun said really stuck in my head for some reason. I've been thinking about a lot of things. Do you have time today? We're gonna do Mishima over Sojiro. I know. Okay, look. I know. We're gonna get it finished, okay? This is the last one, I'm pretty sure. Let's take our time and talk it out at the park. I'll be waiting. I think this is the last one.
You know,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me.
Akiyama-kun.
How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Were you scared stiff? Now it's time to be an asshole to him.
Well, that too. That's not what I mean, though. Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself on the line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
But you were afraid.
Who wouldn't be? Fear is the real final boss. You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from the dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
I really don't like how this sounds. Even with context, like, it just upsets me. You changed yourself.
Huh? So the Phantom Thieves didn't make me have a change of heart? Really? Huh. But you know what? It's still thanks to you that I was able to change. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator. And now, I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless. But I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself. Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future, my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you. Just...
I skipped it by accident, but I'm not going back. I feel a strong bond with Mishima. It's over.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
Allows backup members to earn the same experience as party members.
Alright.
It's pretty good. Now you will earn more experience from Arcana Burst. Yeah, it's Salvation Wish.
Alright.
Sandaflia, I don't know how to say that. Sandalphon. Sandalphon?
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request.
What is looking up a Mishima and Ren fanfiction? The first one is a lewd one? I thought all fanfiction was lewd.
That's all I can really do for you right now.
At least most of it.
But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday.
Like, you can go on and find the best written fanfiction on the planet Earth. It doesn't matter what series it's from. It doesn't matter how well it's written. It could be, like, peak literature. Like, humanity has not done better. And, like, 3 pages in, you're gonna get to the point where they go, and then they fucked sensually for hours in the shower.
I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
You're gonna have to write it first, my dude.
Alright, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You'd better be looking forward to it.
You know, in Chain of Broken Memories, there was a part where...
Hello?
Hey. Hey. There's a part where they're like... I don't know anything about fucking Kingdom Hearts, man. I played the first game, that's it. Whatever characters these were, like, there was the sex scene, okay? In the shower. And it was worded as they fucked for hours in the shower and then passed out. And then they woke back up and kept going for another few hours. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, you would die. You spend any longer in the shower than, like... What's the time limit for death? You just die. We will be sending the calling card on the 18th, 10 days from now. Would you like to do anything before then? I want the... Yeah. You maintain your composure. I suppose you're made of sterner stuff. Very well. Our existence depends on this strategy. Let us do everything we can. You know, I just took a 24-hour-long shower.
You have your notes?
I'm gonna get put on a list for looking this up. How long does it take for running water to damage human skin? After 12 hours of immersion, the skin loses plasticity because of the reduced ability to hold water. It depletes both lipids and natural moisturizing factors, which can lead to long-term problems. 12 hours. Apparently, it's like... Yeah, after like 12 hours, the skin just like falls apart. That's kind of fucked up to think about. Like, just water. Like, it's just water, but just stick your hand in a bowl of water and leave it there for 12 hours. And your skin will just die. Last time we were talking about how court trials work. Today we'll be learning about... What, you're asking if the Phantom Thieves would be given a trial if they get caught? Of course they would. All they would need to do is prove a link between their deaths and their activities. In short, they would be put on trial for murder. Hey, kid with the stupid hair.
You know it, right?
How old do you have to be to listen in on a trial? Any age?
This is it. Exactly.
I got that one right, yeah. That's right. No age restrictions for listening in on a trial. You can get in whether you're 0 or 85. Not to mention the massive water bill. Youth crimes are an exception. It's basically open to the public, meaning you can go in... Yeah. You can all go attend. Well, I imagine the visitor seats will be full if the Phantom Thieves were put to trial. Everyone is dying to know who exactly the culprits are and how they did it.
Nice going.
God, I'm so fucking smart. I mean, I can't believe I'm getting knowledge points. I need so many of those. Oh, wait. It's so nice seeing that star maxed out. However, their method and how it connects to the murder must be proven in order to sentence them. The methods of the Phantom Thieves use... The methods that they use far exceed human knowledge. I'd imagine in order to prove it, they'd have to catch them in the act.
Hey.
10 days left. Okay, I'm like maybe halfway through. I haven't saved in like over an hour. Oh my god. Don't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Shut up, Oya. Do I have a, It's Empress, right? Yeah. I need to, like, get a persona from the Velvet Room. Hold on. We can fuse some random bullshit, maybe. We're gonna get rid of Raoul now.
Read here. Such rudeness.
Okay, nothing to
The
register.
inmate needs our guidance.
Let's
Well, how's this gonna go?
Anything new?
I see. A strong persona indeed. Looks pretty tough.
Here's Lilith. Again.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Not the best stats ever.
I see.
Like-
A strong persona indeed.
Hope Diamond.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Oh my god, his strength stat. This button double tapping thing is getting on my nerves. It's getting really bad. I need to do something about it. Ooh.
Persona indeed.
Throne is a really cool persona design. I really like him. I don't know what's going on with the fire, like, flashing like that. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but, you know. The third of the 9 orders of angels. They are the angels of dignity and justice who carry God's throne and govern thought. The angel of knowledge. What is this fusion? It'd be getting rid of Melchizedek.
I see. You okay with this? I see. A strong persona indeed. I see. A strong persona indeed.
What is his whole thing? Burn boost. Time to make all the 9 angels for no reason at all. I forget what the other angel I'm trying to think of is. There's another one where it looks like, just like a lady. So we're... Okay, this is whatever. Dodge skills? It just increases evasion. I don't know if I have the money for this.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Oh, I actually can't afford it. Never mind.
Now choose. Will this truly... You okay with this? Not terrible.
I thought that was a gun for a second.
You okay with this?
Oh, shit. What?
You okay with this?
Why does that fuse him? That's weird.
What path do you want? Will this truly help you? I see.
Oh my god.
Strong persona indeed.
We've seen him before.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Yo, speaking of Dragon Maid. Who is this? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Not yet.
I see.
Later.
I see. I see. Looks pretty tough.
I think I used this thing in my 5 playthrough. It was really good. It learns Brave Blade. That's right. And you want what? Brave Blade isn't like a unique skill, right? I could teach it to other things? Oh, man.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Not terrible, but not impressive.
Okay, I just need to get rid of some shit. I don't know why I have Rhonda still. That fuses Melchizedek, apparently.
Looks pretty tough.
That's... Oh, my god.
Will this truly help?
I haven't fused this thing yet. I probably should, right? Who is this, Belphegor? Yeah, sure.
You'd like to inherit.
Magic skills.
It will
I...
receive, then
Sure.
let us begin.
Just get rid of it, it's fine. I need Empress, right? Oh, it's maxed out, too. Okay. Decent. What do you fuse into?
Looks pretty tough.
Nah.
Do you really need this?
Ooh, this thing is strong.
You'd like to inherit.
At least it was in Persona 3. I used this thing in 3. It was really good.
Not terrible. You okay with this? I see. A strong persona indeed. Will this truly help? Not terrible, but not impressive.
Get rid of Silky? That's also a good idea. I was gonna fuse her into something, but it doesn't seem like there's anything interesting.
You okay with this?
Don't need Pale Rider. Yeah, let's just delete her.
Now choose.
How do I delete you? I can't do it in here.
Are you finished? What?
Gone.
Justine, you handle this. Read here.
Trumpeter incoming? I was thinking about it. I don't necessarily need them. I need Empress. What is the cheapest Empress? It's the Queen's necklace again.
Done already?
Well, the
No slacking off.
ghost thing again, I should say. Like, we haven't used Queen's necklace for an confidant. But, like, the other kinds I was using. Yusuke needed one. No books. They're never getting this DVD back. It belongs to me now. Anyway, let's go hang out with Haru. What are we doing today? Any plans? I'll be on the roof a bit more. Yes. Alright. I'll be waiting. I'll just keep Haru's up. Apparently you need max proficiency to even do this rank, which is stupid. Ren-kun, hello. What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I brought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Yeah.
She's so diligent. Harvesting the vegetables. What should we do today?
Thank you.
My apologies. I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as myself. I can become closer to Haru. My bond with Haru will grow stronger.
Thank you.
If you insist. Max proficiency to plant fucking seeds. Ren-kun, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. His arms just phased through his sleeves. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Do you like coffee? I'm more of a tea person. I always make sure to have at least 10 varieties on hand for my morning and afternoon tea. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste of aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. I love when I go on the internet and I see shit that, like, it doesn't change my perspective, but it makes me, like, it makes me think twice about, like, stuff that I'm doing. So, like, I drink tea somewhat often, and then I go on internet and it's like, this lady drank tea for 40 years and her bones melted into powder. I was like, what? What do you mean? What does that mean? That can happen? I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. We already read this. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. If you have zero calcium intake, probably. But like... Okay, what are other sources of calcium besides fucking milk? Because I don't drink milk that often. Broccoli? Dairy, cheese, I get plenty of that. Yogurt, calcium fortified orange juice. What? Winter squash. What? Edamame. What? Seeds, cheese, yogurt, sardine. Ew. Almonds are good. Leafy greens, I eat plenty of those. Rhubarb. I don't know what rhubarb is, and at this point I am too afraid to ask. Fortified foods, that's not very... Okay. Yeah, I thought broccoli was a good source of calcium, but I might be wrong. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to integrate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people started trying to use my influence as majority shareholders to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. My hair, what are you doing? Just stay behind my headphones, please. No, headphone behind them to go, thank you. The worst part, the worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. I closed the guide again. I keep doing that. He sounds suspicious. I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least it's possible. Maybe you should fire him. Get them before they can get you? That concept is truly becoming of a phantom thief. I'm not sure I have the influence to do something like that. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thanks for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Don't worry, I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times.
All right.
I'm gonna stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
Sorry, I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like most? I might as well grow things that everyone likes eating. Does it matter? Melon is good. I'm not sure I have seedlings for that. It sounds like it'd be a little too big for a planter, too. It might just be worth growing. A melon just looks so gorgeous. Maybe I'll try growing some in my garden. Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night. You're back. I need your help. Look, it sucks. I need to prioritize Sojiro until he's done.
Hey, hey!
Sure. Feed it.
Nice. Yes!
It did. It looks like a mascot character for a security company. Moon and Sun. I guess that means they're ready 24/7. Monokuma doll? I'm gonna keep going here. Oh, shit. Should go to the arcade. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's changing daily.
Oh.
Maybe it's a good thing I waited to do this to have, like, a super high luck stat.
Okay.
So that this isn't irritating. This thing looks familiar. Rexy.
Nice going.
Sorry, Lexi.
I can see it.
Sorry, I gotta decorate Sojiro. Hold on. Did you hang up your discount Monokuma? My what? Its proportions are kind of messed up. Hard to say whether it's cute or ugly. Wait, are we referring to something that I talked about at one point that I've forgotten about? Did I mention I have brain damage? There it is? Oh, the doll up there? Yeah, I just put it up. The black and white cat. This thing? Yeah. You mean hang Morgana on the wall? I can do that. I can put him up there. I was about to get ready to close. You want to help out? Yes. I'll make a snack for you. Futaba said she's coming.
Yo.
Yo. I need Hierophant. I think he's at rank 8. Yeah. Hey, Futaba, I was going to add something to the menu. What would you want it to be? Oh, if I was. Maybe curry spaghetti, and curry udon, and curry croquettes, and curry pizza. You really like curry that much? What the fuck is curry spaghetti? I guess it'd be pretty easy given the current menu. I'll give it some thought. You just, like, put menus in the curry? I said menus, noodles. I need to go to bed, dude. How about you? Anything you'd want to add to the menu? Something with curry. You're hooked too, huh? Why doesn't Morgana precariously walk along the ceiling beams? Because he's not a cat. He's told you this like 1,000 times already. Of course he is. That stuff's super addicting, man. Bruh, I just was talking about curry spaghetti. Why haven't you answered my calls? Leave now, or else I'll be forced to contact the police. I'm not giving you a penny. What was that? Quit fucking with me. Stop it. Sojiro didn't do anything wrong. Shut your mouth, Brad. It's your fault I'm in this mess. Look, Futaba's my daughter. You may be her uncle, but you have no connection to her anymore. We can take it to court if you really want. Don't underestimate how hard I'm willing to fight. What? Not only do you have massive debt, but I heard you failed in your most recent business venture. How do you think the court would respond if they knew how wasteful you were with your money? God damn it. This is all your fault, you bitch. You cursed little... I didn't even do anything. This is assault. I'll sue. Oh my god, again? What are you talking about? You've clearly fell down on your own. This delinquent attacked me. He's dangerous. This cafe's finished. You hear me? I won't let you get away with this. God damn, what a pain in the ass. Don't you have enough problems already? I was just protecting Futaba. Nobody said you did anything wrong. To be honest, it should have been me trying to stop him. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. But Uncle said he's gonna sue. Don't worry. No matter what ends up happening to me or this store, I won't let them lay a finger on you two. Mate, he can't afford to sue you. If he's broke. You know how expensive lawyers are? I'm your guardian, after all. I have a duty to protect the both of you. So don't go doing anything like that again, you hear? I appreciate the spirit you showed, though. We're fucked. Time to move to Inaba.
All right.
Inaba. Anyway, I'm done for the day. Take care of closing up for me. Let's go.
Time to head home.
Ren, I'll message you later. Big news. I looked up my uncle's name in Mementos, and I got a hit. Oh, this is good timing, actually. Would you be angry if I asked for your help? Maybe a bit. That's a dick thing to say. Really? Thanks a bunch. My uncle's name is Yuji Ishiki. Let's go to Mementos and change his heart. But I have a favor to ask. I don't really want to tell everyone about it this time. About the time I spent living with him. Maybe someday, sure, but today's not that day. So I was thinking, can we just maybe go in, the two of us? Mate, you don't even fight. I really need your help here, please. I need to take care of Futaba's uncle and help Sojiro. Just us? Wait, what? Am I supposed to navigate Mementos like alone? Or that's weird. The lower house disbanded. It was an internal split. Why do I not know how to say this? Masayoshi Shido. There we go. It took me a minute. He's the only one.
Whoa!
He's the only one that can help stand up for what's right. The only one who will make good on his word. That's the kind of person we need leading this nation. Especially in times like these. Shido leads the United Future movement, right? He was right. If we'd taken the Phantom Thieves seriously from the start, they'd be behind bars now. Which will come first, do you think? Regime change or the apprehension of the Phantom Thieves? They said regime change? I need to get books at the library. I mean, I don't, but, like, I'm going to. Including the day we gotta carry out the plan, there's only 11 days left. Time is really slipping away. Only 11. Dude, that's so many. What will happen to us if we fail? Our lives will be over. We won't fail. It's kind of tough to say that for sure, though. Maybe, but we can't lose heart before we've even done anything. If we do that, we'll just mess everything up, even the parts we can definitely succeed in. You actually said something wise for once. You want to fight? You two get along so well. How so? That is an outrageous claim. That's what I should be saying. Come on, stop it. Inari moment. Let's try to keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious. Even you, Makoto? Yes, it can't really be helped this time. That's not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Ryuji. Why are you singling me out? I don't know. Futaba's got like the best shitposty dialogue in this game.
Hey.
That's not how I raised you. Nothing? Shut up. I want to say you get a special thing for reading all the library books, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you do. At least an achievement. If nothing else. I think there's books.
What?
Wait, what did he say?
What?
I don't think many people ever check these books out. They're all covered in a thick layer of dust.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like?
Oh, there's a lot, actually. Guts, Charm of Life. I forgot about all of these, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cry of Cthulhu. Fucking Phantom Thieves. Fucking Phantom Thieves, man. Fucking Phantom Thieves. Oh, Haru's on the roof. Okay. She didn't message me. Is she already not going to rank up? That's gonna be bunkus, dude. Unless she doesn't want to. No, it says she's available. Then again, it's wrong, like, most of the time. We need to wait until the day of the announcement.
Thank you.
The vegetables and the planters are doing well. I could show them to you if you'd like. Oh, yeah, we can.
Thank you.
You'll take a look? Thank you. I'm gonna go take a walk. I need the fucking guide again. Oh, fucking mayonnaise and corn dogs. Fucking 12 corn dogs soaked in fucking mayonnaise. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. With its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up toward the sun. It's almost like a mother. Joker, what the fuck you talking about with corn dogs? Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting. Fucking chili cheese.
To be honest.
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing in my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. But Ren-kun, I'm worried what the school might do if they find out about this. They won't find out. I can't believe the devs forgot about Haru. What is this? Navy SEAL copy pasta? Ronnie? Who's Ronnie?
Verily I say unto thee, what manner of blasphemy hast thou uttered against me, thou impudent varlet? Know thou that I am a graduate of high renown in the noble company of Raya Lucaria.
Is this some Elden Ring thing?
And have taken part in many covert operations against the forces of Limgrave.
Okay. You're so bold. I fucking clicked out of the guide again. God, I keep doing it. Where the fuck is Haru? There she is. Hey, look, I found her. She's standing right here. In that case, I guess this can be our little secret. Honestly, Ren-kun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. What is so different about how I feel? It's so different about how I feel when I'm around him. What? Sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us, around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. But no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he has grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? Okay, Haru, so what you're going to do is you're going to go onto www.youtube.com and you're going to show him this. Yeah, sure, you're going to show him this really cool video?
Gluttonous fucking man. 8 bacon cheeseburgers slopped in fucking greased cheese and bacon. And 6 fucking corn dogs, all drenched in fucking mayonnaise, and smashing it with some beer. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're just going to show him that, and he will never want anything to do with you again. I closed the guide again. I keep closing the guide. I'm fucking stupid. I'm afraid of flying. I don't want to go out with you. Right, I suppose it would be best to simply be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. I can't wait to get a copyright claim because I played King Ass Ripper stuff. That might be a thing that happens, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna get some random thing and it's gonna be, like, claimed by Bob Tick. And it's gonna be, like, a 12-second long song in a, quote, album of random noises. Any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell you the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. He still refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently, he's even been telling the employees at Okumura Foods about the contract he made with my father. See, it would have been cool to do Haru as well, I think, for the romance thing, solely because you would cuck the man, you know? How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... I think it's funnier because I have a deeper connection with Sai, though. And I want her to get mad at me. Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing each other makes the other person... Wait, seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? The next social link talks about poop. Wait, the next one with Haru looks really funny. I want to do that one. Yes. I think that's called heart palpitations. Really? That's so romantic. I'm actually a little jealous of you and of the girl. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. I don't know why. Like, compared to a lot of the party members, I actually really like Haru's social link. It's kind of simple.
Alright.
Maybe it gives me, like, Mitsuru vibes. But less sheltered. Nothing involved with Mitsuru getting confused on how to eat a hamburger. Makoto, please help me eat this burger. I don't understand. It's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. The shit coffee? Oh no. I think I'm staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
See you later. I know there's no, like, drama. I mean, there's drama with hers, but, like... It's just gardening. I like the gardening. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiancé? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse was that a friend was calling me, so here I am. Away from him. Which friend? Smart response. I've never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding. He's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later. Oh my god, it's 1 a.m. I did start really late. You're back. So we cannot progress Sojiro's thing until, you know, I do that Mementos quest. Well, oh, is there nothing for tonight? That would suck. Oh, there isn't a goddamn thing. Wait, no. Yeah. I might need to do a Mementos day before I fight Sai. That sucks. What are people doing? Hifumi's maxed, Mishima's maxed, Akechi is maxed, for now Ryuji is maxed, Takemi is maxed, and Yoshida is maxed. Are people really saving... Oh, Yoshida. I thought it said Yoshi. Like, Yoshizawa. I corrected it to Yoshizawa. The time has come. I think you're right. Is it... McDongle Bongles? I don't think there's anything left to do. My stats are maxed out. I don't need any tools. So, it was today that I learned that you can fucking, like, move the map around in this game. I didn't know that. Why, I have... I don't know why. I don't know what purpose this serves. But you can do it. Okay. I think it's time.
I should write something.
We're late into the game. If there's nothing to do at night for social links, then there's nothing to do in general. Yeah? If only you could go to Mementos at night. I really wish that there would be more flexibility with that for the dungeons, or at least for Mementos. Come on, Persona 6 ideas, Atlas. Come on, you did it with Tartarus, and it was great. Do it again.
What are you gonna do today?
Time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
No.
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate your rehabilitation is one that many young people are said to visit. Here, one has the opportunity to view fantasies of humans. We hear there are a variety of fantasies available for perusal there. And all outside of a palace. How strange. Yes, these fantasies, they are cognitions of others given form. They will undoubtedly support your efforts. Does such a location sound familiar to you? I guess we could play darts as well. That's another thing we can do. Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. The movie theater.
What'll you do?
You want to see, like, what's the newest movie that's out that, like, everybody's freaking out over? Oh, I watched Wakanda Forever the other night. It's pretty good. I don't have much to say about it. I liked it a lot. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's kind of new and spoilers, Lamau. What movie is out right now? Hold on. Is there like a good ones? Like oh, Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania. Okay, but it needs to be like a good movie. I haven't seen it yet, but everybody's saying it's shit. Persona 6, you just live in Mementos and you never go into the real world. Puss in Boots? There's a movie out called Cocaine Bear? What do you mean? What the fuck is Cocaine Bear? No, don't play the trailer. I just want to, like, skim it. Like, it's just a bear? That's a bear. There's a bear. And oh my god, that looks awful. That was some terrible CGI. It's just a movie about a bear getting high on cocaine. Give this bear an Oscar. Not only did he do cocaine in such a large quantity, he didn't die of a heart attack immediately. Words cannot describe how badly I want the bear to win in the movie. Okay, so this is now on the top of the list. Like, Puss in Boots? No. Cocaine Bear. Okay, so we're gonna take the kids to watch Cocaine Bear. Apparently. The what? The moving theater? Is this place cursed to wander the land or something?
Guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way.
Not bad for an inmate.
That was rather enjoyable, inmate. We won't underestimate the human imagination again. Why was there a bear? With cocaine, though. You may claim to have enjoyed yourself, but your screams told quite a different story to anyone who could hear. It's no wonder how everyone mistakes us for elementary school students.
Shut up!
Shut up! It was only because of that thing jumping out at my face. I fucking love the way she... I can't hear it again. And you were just as scared, Justine. It certainly was startling. The eyes and nose seemed to stretch out right at me. It all began the moment I donned those black glasses. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. No, we need to analyze this. They're talking about how they went to see a 3D movie. They put on 3D glasses to watch said 3D movie. There's a problem here. 3D works because, like, the effect works because you have both of your eyes open, focusing on different fields at the same time. They have an eye patch on. Both of them have an eye patch on. That's not gonna work, right? They should have just watched the Monokuma movie. What exactly were those we wore? A persona. Really? That is clearly untrue. Please do not try to be so easily fooled.
It was a trap!
Damn it, you tricked me. That's it, the death penalty for you. Why is it that humans even create such large and elaborate fabrications in the first place, though? Isn't the imagining of these things satisfying enough? Even dreaming seems like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far as to spend their money just to witness fictional events? For the fun of it. What a naive notion. Humans are such simple-minded creatures. I took you two to McDonald's and you loved it. Big Burger King. Perhaps humans immerse themselves in imaginary worlds as a means of escaping reality. Escape, you say? That sounds rather human as well.
Don't tell me.
You wouldn't happen to be plotting an escape of your own, would you, inmate? No matter how much you might rail against it, you shall remain our inmate. Why'd you have to, like, walk up to me weird? Like, that was weird. Even the very thought of such a foolish endeavor is pointless for you. Or could that line of thinking be yet another avenue of escaping reality?
Huh.
What a pathetic fantasy. I'll bet you were thinking of blasting away the cell door, weren't you? Don't even consider such crassness, Caroline. If you were to attempt a blatant jailbreak, either our master or ourselves would notice immediately. Oh, and how would you do it, Justine? I would use a spoon and dig a hole through the wall and conceal it with a poster of some distractive image. Just like straight up referencing blowing open the cell door seems more impactful. They used that plan in one of the movie previews, correct? They wielded a bazooka and went about blowing everything up. Any recaptured escapee is executed on the spot. Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate on the lam. Suspense and excitement are necessary elements of any escape. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline, or were you simply enjoying yourself?
What?
Shut up! The inmate'll settle this for us. Hey, tell us how you'd try to escape. Would you blast the door open or use a spoon? Would they prefer Burger King or In-N-Out? I mean, In-N-Out is the better chain. No. Justine prefers In-N-Out. Caroline prefers Burger King. I'm not going anywhere. That is not the answer we were looking for at the moment. It doesn't matter either. You can't escape us no matter how sound you think your plan is. There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a little bit every now and then. Indeed, today we learned more about the power of human imagination. No wonder such vile palaces plague humanity.
Don't fall behind.
You're hereby free to fantasize, but keep it in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. My throat hurts so much after this stream. Oh my god, dude. Like, screen 69, 6 through 9. That being said, here is your...
Now, let us return.
I believe that'll be all for today. It's time for us to return. Hey, I got a book. I can read a thing. Oh, it's gonna be read immediately too, shit. Looking into the abyss of cosmic fear.
Wow.
This is a very detailed first story about a fantasy world.
Whoa.
You still got time to read? The chance to encounter with the great old ones was truly horrifying. You know, I've never actually read Lovecraft's works. I probably should.
Oh.
You finished reading Cry of Cthulhu. The Grimoire Necronomicon. I wonder if its author also wielded great power. The real world in that book is so frightening. Must have taken a lot of courage to read it. God, I can't believe I forgot about the fucking library. Would have been easy free points. Hey, that's me. Well, you're not looking... Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not sleep deprived because I want to be, you know? My neighbors have been careless lately on garbage day. The crows were cawing away this morning. Those trash nets in the city makes us use only... Yeah, maybe it's time for bed. Those trash nets the city makes us use only keep them away at the start. Crows are quick learners. On that note, do you know how to write the kanji for crow? Don't do this to me. The characters for bird and crow look very similar, but the latter has one fewer line. What do you think, Amamiya-kun? Is it easy to confuse bird with bird?
Do you know the answer?
The line in the character for bird has a line that the character for crow doesn't. It resembles the eye, but... Do you know why it's missing in the character for crow? Because crow eyes are hard to see?
This is it.
Way to go!
I guess. Crows are black-feathered, of course. It's hard to see their spot for their eyes. But crows actually have great vision. They can even see UV rays, apparently.
Nice going!
It's just a guessing game at this point. By the way, one reading for a different crow kanji is ga, to imitate the sound of it cawing. I would imitate a crow right now, but I do not have the oomph. The character for pigeon is the same. It's based on the bird's coo, leading to the coo pronunciation. Crows are pretty smart, so you'd better study enough so that you don't lose to them. Crows are scary, let me tell you. When your eyes meet, they start flapping and...
Hey.
Dude, I'm still thinking about Cocaine Bear. 8 days left. 3 hour. Oh my god. It took like 3 hours to do like 10 days. Almost 4 hours. Man. I just want to fight Sai. Shut the fuck up. Shinya again? Haru is not available today, apparently. Futaba is not either because of Mementos. I think it might be Mementos Day. Cocaine Bear review. I think I need to go to a theater to watch it. I'm not doing that. Not now. Not for Cocaine Bear. Haru, please. We need to wait until the day of the announcement.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking of going home today after checking my plans. Feel free to contact me in case of an emergency. Okay, she's basically like, no. Oh, God. Yeah, I think this might be the Mementos Day. Oh, man. We're never gonna fight Sai. I have a cramp in my neck. Oh, good. Hold on. Okay, I think no. Dude, neck and jaw cramps are the worst. You can never like stretch out the muscles the way you want to make it go away, or at least make it stop. Kind of hurts now. I think it's Mementos Day.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go into Mementos and I'll save.
Hey, we're all here.
We just gotta sit on our hands until the 18th. Feeling all sorts of antsy right now. We have a new request. Let's talk to Futaba and figure something out. Wait, hold on a minute. Do I not need to go to Mementos? Ren, about my uncle. I want to go into Mementos right now. Okay, hold on a minute. Never mind, we'll save in front of her and do that instead. We can take care of it whenever you have time. Just let me know when you're feeling up to it. Okay, so I don't actually have to go into Mementos, not as like a day consumption thing.
I'll just add this.
That's fine. I can work with that. I'm going to stop streaming now because I am exhausted and I need to go to bed. Thank you for stopping by, though. I will see you later. That's the save game thing. Yeah, get out of here. It's going to take a little bit longer to get to Sai's Palace, but it's good that I do all this stuff because, you know, after this, there's probably not going to be any time to do anything else. God, I have so many hours in this game. You know, I have more hours in this game than it says in my playtime. It's actually at... There's an update for Pizza Tower. I got to get back to that. You know, my actual playtime is at 116.4 hours. Yeah, that's a lot. And I'm not done yet. I think a lot of it is like retrying stuff. Because it's not like I left the game open or anything. Why do I have like an extra 8 hours? Anyway, I'm going to go watch Cocaine Bear now. Have a good night. Bye-bye.